And welcome to another night of Games Night. So tonight we are going to be playing INIS. We are just waiting on all the players actually rocking up. They're probably going to be another half hour, so I thought we might do a quick teach and just go through some of what we've done so far. A reminder, so we do stream on Mondays, yeah, get that right. Tuesdays and Sundays here in Melbourne, Australia. So that is Australian Eastern Standard Time. We are also quite lucky to have found a great community out there who I was able to join today on the Meeple Grande channel. So make sure that we give some love to them who are all sleeping right now in America. Make sure you join in on our chat. In this chat channel, we're over to the left, so have a look and keep the conversation going. And we always loved hearing from everyone. And what we'll do is just quickly jump into a quick update from Sunday's stream. So if you don't know or you're just coming in for the first time, on Sundays we stream our Can You Guess How Many. In what we do is to update our GamesNight application. We actually pull all the games from GamesNight, from Board Game Geek, and we turn it into a game. So every Sunday night we stream. Whilst that pull is going, we have a little updater at the bottom that I constantly keep track of, that's pulling all the games. And now there is 131,438. That is 202 more games than there was a week before. So in 1 week, there has been 202 games added. Jump into our Discord, so I'll put up our socials. Make sure you jump into our Discord and hit us up on all the different social media pages. We are actually putting together some prizes for the first person that can guess the number for that particular week will actually get a prize. So we've got some Steam vouchers for different games, board games, in most circumstances. I've also been 3D printing and creating things. So this is an old game that I had for a long time. We 3D printed some inserts to it. So these are just little brains that you can use. Let's see if we bring one up. How well the camera does with it. They're just little brains that that help you keep track. So rather than using counts on a board, you can actually do things like that. So we're looking to offer little prizes like that each week. So make sure you jump in and have a look. Happy Blue Dog, hey, how you going? Bluey, you're joining us on the Discord. I haven't seen you in the Discord yet. Yeah, so we've got that every Sunday. We haven't chosen our game this Sunday, so I'll probably put up a poll on our Discord channel to have a look and see what game we want to play next Sunday. So have a look at have a look at our Discord and help us decide what games we're going to play on Sunday. What have you been up to, Bluey? What time is it over there? So yes, tonight we are playing INIS. So this was a game from 2016. I've only just realized that the Board Games Night app, so app.gamesnight.fun, we actually don't have the publishers in here. We do have that data in the database, so don't fret, the data's all there. I actually just need to put it into the into the page to display it. So I'll put that on my list of tasks to do. 10 a.m. Nice. Big day plan for you, or is it a pretty it'll be Tuesday there now. Yeah, you are Tuesday morning there. So is it big Tuesday plan for, or? All right. So INIS. Before we jump into the game itself, we'll actually have a look at the game and do a quick teach on it. So before I jump into the game, we'll quickly read through the description. So it is a Celtic lore So it's based in that kind of period, and you're basically all playing different clans, trying to be, I don't think it's king. It is, so they say king, but it's they've got different terminology that they actually use in the game, which I always forget because there's so many games, as we alluded to before. So in INIS, we are all trying to basically gain leadership, and we do that by claiming different regions. So there's 3 different win conditions you can have. You can actually be the leader, so you have more clans than any other player in the territories. So if you have 3 in a territory and everyone else has 2, if you control that region, and you can therefore, if you have 6 of your opponents in that style of you control the region but they have units there, then you can win the game. If you have 6 different territories or land, you can claim the win. And if you have 6 different, if you control regions that, if you have a person present in any region that has a total of 6 sanctuaries, you can also win. The big part here is once you fulfill one of those win conditions, you do not always win. You can claim the pretender tile, and we'll get into that when we get into the game. Claiming the pretender tile just means that you have that win condition ready. If someone else has managed to claim the pretender tile, then neither of you get it, and game continues. If one of you is the Bren, which is like the current leader or turn leader, then you win. Or if you were able to get an extra pretender, then you also win there. Chieftain or Bren? Thanks, David. Just some homework so I don't have to look at schoolwork rest of my vacation. Very nice. So you're on vacation at the moment. What are you studying? The CC captions INIS as English. It is English. And it's still doing it as English. So I look like an absolute idiot by saying INIS. INIS is not English. 2 different words, but now I can't help but look at the captions and go, oh, this is going to be a fun night. Yeah, 1 week vacation. I do a study to work in a lab. Nice, very nice. That was actually, I did biochemistry and genetics for my high school. So, not high school, university. Not that I have anything to do with that at the moment, but that is information you do not care for. So let's jump into the game while we are still waiting on everyone. Make sure, share it with friends, let people know. We want people to come to the channel, share out the Discord. We've still got a couple of minutes until everyone jumps in. But let's just jump into the actual game itself. And we can start showing you what it all looks like. Have you played Biological and Medical? Nice. It's fun. There's definitely a lot of work for it, especially given everything is going on at the moment. So, have you played INIS before? Has anyone in the chat played INIS before? So this is the game board. So effectively, we've got the Bren tile. This goes to the player that is controlling the region that has the capital in it. Super easy to keep in mind. You just control the region that has capital. So, nope. Oh, yes, sorry. Yeah, I need to change you over to the teach screen. So that's going to be, that's going to be egg on my face. At least this time I'm recording. There was a time where I wasn't even recording. So, and it's probably the saddest part to admit is that I have a Stream Deck, which means it's as simple as pushing one button to change the screen, and I didn't do it. So, shame on me. Shame. Just make sure you keep me in check, chat. Thanks for that, Happy. So yeah, here is the game board. So this is once more in Tabletop Simulator, as where we usually play. We also do sometimes play on Board Game Arena, but I do not believe INIS is on there. So this is the Bren tile. This tile is given to the player who is in control of the region with the capital city. So this capital city is quite important. We start the game with several different tiles out in play, and the capital city will be on one, as well as the starting sanctuary. So anyone that is controlling this particular region here would be the Bren at the start of the turn. If you lose control of that city during your turn, you don't lose Bren straight away. That occurs at the start of the next round. Yeah, I was like, wait, you saying this? And that was... Oh, but it does make sense because you can't see. Yep. I forgot to change screens. So within the regions, we are going to basically the first part of the game or first part of each round is drawing 4 cards. And with those 4 cards, and I actually need to sit down at one of the seats. Hey, David, is that you? Who just joined us in the chat? David, yes. Can you hear us, David?
I can hear you, mate, but I'll just...
Oh, you just cut out for a second, but that's all right. I'll continue the explanation for the chat, and when you can, just talk over me because I can talk a lot. So, taking... Oops. Configuration. Apply that configuration. So I will take the blue seat because why not? So if I was, for instance, to draw 4 cards, so we'd all start our turn with 4 cards in hand, and those 4 cards have different actions. So you can actually read through, there's a whole bunch of different actions, but there's only 2 symbols that you need to note in the top left-hand corner of each of these. That's the swirly squiggly line and the tree, and that basically denotes when you can play that card. So squirrely squiggly line means it's almost like an instant. You can play it at any given time, and a tree symbol is you can only play it as an action on your turn. If they have both, it's actually because they've got 2, as you can actually see within this bard card, you've got a action card or a reaction or an instant card. So in the starting phases, what you will do is you will draft one of the cards from this, and you'll actually pass that hand to the next player, and they will, person next to you will pass to you 3 cards. From here, you can, well, so face down, you don't actually want that to be visible to everyone, but from here, what you can do, this would be face down, you can either draw 1 card from here and place it to hide away, or you can actually pick 2 other cards to actually keep in your hand, passing these 2 on. It doesn't. It's not a full. Once you've drafted a card for that turn, you're stuck with it. You can actually change any of those cards up until the last. So I would say, for instance, keep this card and take the new clans card. So they would go out in front of me. This player would place, would do the same. They would then pass their 2 cards onto the side. I would do the same. And I would get another 2 cards from the player next to me. And repeat that until we all have 4 cards down in our hands ready to play. And that is when we start the second phase of the round. And what's going to happen in that is we all taking in turns in turn order. Turn order is actually randomized. So the Bren at the start of each turn is going to flip let's grab it. Flip. They're going to flip the turn order tile, and you can actually see here it changes based on that flip. So this round I would be passing to orange, to purple, to aqua, to green, back to me, or the other way is obviously orange to brown to green to aqua to purple to orange to brown, etc. We'd each take out a turn playing a card from our hand, or passing. It is important to note that it is if everyone passes in a row, that ends the round. But if you pass and everyone else takes a turn, or at least one other person takes a turn before getting back to you, you can play cards again. So you can actually pass and not be locked out of that round's actions. Different cards have different functions. When we actually play, we'll actually go into the different abilities and functions that occur, but ultimately there is, as you can see, I think it's standard play is 4 players, so there's 16 cards in general. One card is always burnt at the start, but when we actually get into that, we'll do it. Make some coffee, beautiful. I do have some gin with me tonight, and we'll find out what everyone else is drinking when they join the chat. Tonight we are actually going to be playing with some of the expansions. So those expansions enable autumn, winter, spring, and summer, so the different seasons of the year. We also have some additional rules and the summary. So if we look at the different card types, you can see that we have action cards, epic tales, and advantage cards. You get an advantage card by owning a region. You get some epic tales by just throughout play, so you'll play a card that gives you an epic tale or the like. You get advantage cards by owning a region, and that's only at the start of turn. So if you gain control of a region throughout your turn, most of the time you will not gain that card. The other options you have, so season cards and Triskel cards, they're part of the expansion, played during the season phase on the owner's turn, and played in response to conditions specified on the card itself. Within the build, so you can build citadels and sanctuaries, but what we'll do when we get into our first clash, we'll show you how it all works. It's not completely deterministic, because you will have actions and reactions, but you can actually also both agree in the battle to just not have a battle, and both live harmoniously together. We'll see if that actually happens tonight at all. You can also recruit more clans into the regions you control, as well as move your troops or your clans from area to area. That's the highest level introduction to the game. When the rest of the group join us, we'll be able to actually jump into it. So they're not with us as yet. Was there any questions from chat? Any thoughts? Was there any guesses for next week? So in terms of the number of games that will be added to the Board Game Geek database. So if you missed out on Sunday, or you missed the start of the stream, there was 202 games added to Board Game Geek last week. The week before that was 203, and the week before that was 282. So quite a big difference there. So any guesses are more than welcomed, and we're going to actually start creating a prize for the first correct guess. So tune in every Sunday evening Australian Standard Time, so Melbourne, we are in Melbourne, from 7 o'clock every Sunday night, and you can watch the stream. We play games while we do the data dump, and we finish the night off by actually seeing how many games were added. Make sure you jump on our Discord, on our socials, and you can actually see all of that in action. So within that, we also have on this side, we are also trying to achieve our follower goal of 50 followers. So we've been doing this for just under a month now. The last target for affiliate is 50 followers. So if you like what we're doing and you're enjoying our content, please don't judge it based on the last 5 minutes. But if you're enjoying our content in general, it would definitely help us out to have more people helping, joining and following us. So we think we've got everything in terms of the game. I will have to reset it up when everyone else joins. Thanks, Rotten Dan. Yeah, any questions in chat would be great to hear from you. Oh, I forgot how strong that gin is. Ooh. It's a bloody Shiraz gin, so it's quite a strong beverage, which is good for game nights like this because it's a slow sipper. You slowly drink it, in contrast to something like a beer where you kind of just, it's gone and then I have to go upstairs, and I am in the lazy mood right now. We have also enabled chat functions on the stream. So in the chat, you can use things like exclamation point lurk to announce that you are lurking instead of actively watching. We've got different things we'll be adding to that list as well. So if you've got any ideas or things that you want to be putting in there, and we'll try and come up with different giveaways throughout the day as well. Make sure, jump into the make sure you jump into our Discord channel, because we are, I'd love to hear your ideas on different prizes with the zombie brain dice. With the zombie dice brain, so these little 3D printed brains, I'm actually going to give a go at laser cutting them. So if anyone, so I was thinking that could actually be a great prize for the first correct guess. Rotten Dan, hi, I'm from France. It's morning coffee break. I'm always looking at board game streamers. Thanks, Rotten Dan. I'm actually Daniel as well, so welcome to the Dan crew. Morning break, awesome. Well, yeah, we're going to be streaming for probably let's say however long a game of INIS goes for, so maybe about 2 or 3 hours. Once everyone actually jumps in there, we are streaming every Tuesday and Sunday night, but I'm definitely finding a lot of great streamers out there. So I joined Meeple Grande for a game of Codenames, which was hilarious. If you haven't seen their channel before, they are a great bunch of people. So you had Meeple Grande, Misty Mountain, a whole bunch of different people. We've only been streaming for about a month, so we're definitely learning and trying to improve our stream. So feel free to jump in and give us any hints or tips or things you'd like to see. And jump into the Discord. Would love to hear your ideas and different things we can work on. So let's switch it over to the main screen, and I'll quickly check the Discord to see. We've got we've got a little man, which is my son, in the chat. I'll ask him politely to leave the chat, but we're just waiting on the rest of the crew to actually jump in.
Hey Dan.
David, how are you going?
Hey, doing all right.
How's your week?
Hello watchers, how are you going?
How's your week been so far?
Busy week. What is it? Tuesday here, Melbourne time. Tuesday night, 7:30. Approaching 7:30. Been a busy couple of days.
Yeah.
Trying to, if you guys are watching from overseas, and you wouldn't get much news over there if you're watching in various parts of the world, but certainly in Australia, in Melbourne anyway, we've had a particularly long lockdown. What are we approaching now, Dan? It's well over 100 days, consecutive days, isn't it?
It's too long. My brain is hurting from it.
Too long is the right answer.
Yeah. So, but we're going to be out of it soon. We're over 80% of our single vaxxed and rapidly approaching our double vax target. So
Yeah.
And then we're out on, well, we're mostly out on Friday, so it'll be good times indeed.
It will be. And do you want to sort of, are you prepared to give a hint to viewers as to maybe what's coming up in the coming weeks?
Yeah, so
yeah.
with us being able to actually get out and about, I am going to rapidly have to figure out how I'm going to do some live streams. Like, yes, we're doing live stream now, but actual live streams of a table, because we're going to actually get back to our game of the King's Dilemma. I think we're how many games into it now? 14 or 15 games into it.
Yeah, we're getting up there now. Yeah.
So it's it's definitely going to be that's we want to finish that off, and we've started this streaming malarkey. It's probably a good opportunity for us to actually finish that off, show the game off to everyone. Yes, it is a legacy game, but it is one of those games that there are so many different permutations, and realistically, I think I've forgotten half of the things we've done in that game already, so I'd be quite comfortable playing it from the start already and still have forgotten and not realize what that I've played through, even if we did the exact one, same one. So
that's it. And we're up to, I feel like we're getting close to the finale. I think, what have we done? We've got 4, I think there's 6 stickers ends the game. I think we've put down 4, or is it 5? I can't remember now. We're certainly well into the campaign, and feels like we're coming to the end.
I think we've got 3 down. I think
3.
Yeah, I think we've only got 3. We had 1 for so long, and then within like a game or 2, we put down 2 stickers. But yeah, I don't think we're. I think we're ramping up for sure. We are certainly ramping up. I can see that Callum's just joined the TTS. We'll just wait for him to jump into the chat as well. But yeah, no.
I just accept that I'm here and be excited.
We just should accept that that's always going to be the case.
He's always excited.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was saying that we should be excited that he's here.
Well, I am excited.
Thank you. Like, so devastated that you were so anticlimactic about me being here.
I am excited.
Thank you, David.
Callum's here, and now we can start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I get another invite too? Actually, I'll just click this and I'll right-click you and join.
Yeah. It's just be tech savvy.
Which I am absolutely not. I'm completely. I'm tech savvy, but when it comes to my setup, and look, I don't have my camera on. And Dan, if you want me to put my camera on, I'm happy to.
If you want your camera on stream, I'm more than happy to add that. Callum, would you like your camera on stream?
Pretty flexible. Look, we may have visitors popping in and out of the back of my frame, and I don't have a full blur up for the back, so I might give it a miss today.
That's more than okay. I think at this point in time, our viewers have gotten used to this ugly mug in front of them. So we might keep inflicting that on them and not show the beautiful faces of you guys until you are ready. Is that good enough compliment for you, Callum?
Thank you. Absolutely. I'm concerned that Dave stole an orange from me. That's a big hit.
Orange. Well.
Yeah.
You snooze, bud.
Look, absolutely. It's my own fault for wanting orange.
Admittedly, I'm stuffed either way because I'm either sitting next. There's 3 of us, right? So I'm either sitting next to Dan on one. I'm going after Dan on one turn, or I'm coming after you on the flip of the coin. So
it's not good for life. I definitely believe that it's not the best position to be in, but unfortunately within this game you don't really have much of a choice. So
no, you don't.
No.
Does anybody have the thing underneath the turn order token? That's not loaded for me. The Brent first. This one not loading for me.
It's not loading for you.
Yeah.
It's loaded for me. David, is it loaded for you?
I've got the Bren.
Yep.
I've got the Bren token. I've got the turn order token.
Okay.
Big old white square for me.
And okay.
So
I can see it.
What we might do, I can actually push everything to workshop upload.
Yeah,
upload.
that one and the pretender tokens, they're also not loading for.
Okay, so if I, oops, don't do that.
Bye, table.
Bye, table. Yeah.
Definitely flip. That's anticlimactic for the flip. But
Well,
the
it's a rock.
No.
Like, you know.
Yeah, some things unloaded with big old red text. Load image, unknown supported formats, JPEG, PNG, something like that.
Yeah, so
Maybe I'm missing something.
that would be similar to the issue that we were seeing before in terms of the things not loading. So I've got the INIS tiles instead.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'll quickly do, we'll go modding. We'll do a workshop upload. Still working, Tim. Oh man, that sucks.
Well, it's probably a benefit for the rest of the guys because we can't just team up again.
Yeah,
Great old time.
That was disgraceful.
Which part? All of it?
the fact that they came up with this alliance, and then good on Tim. He's just sort of taken advantage of it. And
our last game of it.
Last time we played, yeah. So I need to explain. Tim was a first-time player, first time to INIS, and trying to teach him all the rules. And within probably the first turn, he's just nailed it, and got a couple of epic tail cards, a couple of deeds, and was looking strong right from the outset. So I think he bluffed us all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still nothing. It's annoying.
All right. So if is it doing now? Is it loading?
And so no, I can't see festival. Still can't see pretender, and still I know what they are because I'm gonna go my mouse over and it'll tell me what they are, but they just don't. They just look like white squares for me.
Okay.
I'll survive.
You'll survive. All right.
Can you see the tiles?
It's these tiles no, but the ones out of this box I do.
Yeah, and I'm just
those tiles don't work.
Yeah, I'm just it's
that one did.
Oh, that one did. Yeah, there we go. That one didn't.
Yeah, I'm getting a few error messages.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they don't work. Just put them in the bin.
They just delete them so we can just hover them. Oh, why are they? I can't even select them now. Oh, there you go.
I think they're locked.
Yeah, delete.
Yeah, they're locked.
Delete. 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 All right. So you guys want to set up, and we'll get into it. So are we gonna play with the expansion? Can we play the expansion?
Well, that's right. There's a few expansions to play with. We can either play with we can play with seasons, and which we haven't played with before, so that'll be something new. So we can play with seasons.
That'll be something completely new.
Yep.
We can play with islands and harbours as well, which basically just creates another territory, but we can take it slow if you just want to start with seasons. That might be enough to add, unless you want to add in harbours, and we can do that.
Hey, Crinkle and Puff, how are you guys? How are both of you going? So they were streaming last night.
Just start with.
And they're
start with seasons.
Was it Fitzroy or Footscray? Melbourne. They're in Melbourne, so I found some other Melbourne streamers as well last night.
Woo!
So
Melbourne people.
Feel free, Crinkle and Puff, to add Fitzroy.
Fitzroy.
I probably should have just said Melbourne rather than giving away your suburb. But feel free to pop your game link in the chat. I am not fully set up to do this. Actually, let's see if the shout out function works. It is something that was just added this week. Crinkle and Puff. No, it's not added yet. So I'll add that. The Nightbite will actually do a shout out to you. But feel free to add a link down the bottom.
Who's going to go first? Who's going to be the original brand?
First person to say Callum's favorite color, orange. I win.
I mean, that's outrageous, and I don't like it, but we're here now.
I'm happy for David to go first.
Yeah, that makes me.
He has to.
So you're happy for me? So you're happy for me to put these tiles down? Is that you just want?
Yeah, well, you got to do that thing down.
Actually, I can go.
You want me to put down the capital? Well, let's have a look what we got first.
Already got sanctuaries.
We've got a sanctuary on the stone circle. We've got a
and
salt
a
mine.
sanctuary on the gates of Chiranog.
Cheering and og.
I
Cheering
think
and
from
all.
memory, the salt mine is.
You don't
pretty
want us to do
sweet.
in Irish accents. It will send everyone insane. And we
What?
want to keep our viewers.
I totally understand. They'll know exactly what I'm saying. I don't know, why would anybody not love a terrible Irish accent? I am being some serious daggers being stared into the back of my head. Thank you to my wonderful partner.
Well, okay, we've got assault mine. An assault mine, after you play a season card, which are typically the green cards, but not necessarily, you can randomly take one action card from an opponent. Nasty. But then you have to give one of your own back. So,
Yep.
that is
But what
if you are-
happens? Oh yeah, if you take it, then you've got to give that one back to him. So yeah, cool, never mind.
Yep.
Following the order.
So that is the salt mine, and you can claim that card if you're chieftain of the salt mine, which basically means that you have more clans in the salt mine than any other player at the end of the season.
Did if you made Gates of Tirnanog the capital, and then every time the direction changes, if you're playing Bren, you just lose people. Sorry,
That would-
this one.
Well, that would make an interesting game. Let's have a look.
RSP
Stone
shower,
circle.
RSP shower.
You may remove one clan from the stone circle.
So- So what does
tail card.
No, I can't, because otherwise I'll be talking like it all night, and it will probably send me insane before it sends anyone else insane. So what does the spring season, the
Seasons do, yeah. What does the
Seasons
seasons
do.
do?
All
Yeah,
right.
what do they actually?
Over on the right-hand side here, we have a season's player aid. So I
Nope,
don't know whether
that
you
was
want to move
my
that
sign.
into camera. Do you want to move that into camera, Dan?
I
or-
zoomed in on it. Oh, and so Crinkle and Puff, this is TTS, Tabletop Simulator. So, they were playing on Tabletopia last night, so
Oh, cool.
you can flip the table. I did it before.
What were you playing on Tabletopia up to here?
I can't remember the name of the game because it's a game I hadn't actually... not Architect. You know, what are the people, the surveyors? The ones that go out and find... Cartographers, there you go. Playing Calico and Cartographers, yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Calico's the cat one, isn't it?
Calico
It's like
is the cat
Azul
one.
with
Yeah,
cat.
I know Calico. But they must have played that before I joined the stream. But Cartographers...
Serious
look-
question, Crinkle and Puff. Should I get Calico if I've got Azul? Because I'm trying to justify getting Calico and Azul, and I've already got Azul.
I have played Calico.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I think they're quite different games. So
Oh,
I
that's a
would.
bit cool. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Crinkle and
So-
Puff, make sure you jump into our Discord as well. More than happy to help you set up yours if you wanted help with that as well. Sorry, David,
All right.
continue
so
with
we're
the explanation.
I believe we're starting in the spring season. Is that right, or summer season?
It says it's summer at the moment.
Summer. And so you can see there at the end of assembly. Now, assembly is basically when the first thing we do in assembly is we check to see if anybody's got the win conditions. So that's the first thing we do. Then we draft and we after we do all that and we've sort of set up our clans, we then check to see who has the most clans in shared territories. And then if there is a person who has the most clans in shared territories, they choose a shared territory where they are present, and then they do one of the following options. They can either place a clan in the chosen territory, they can place a sanctuary in the chosen territory, they can place a citadel in the chosen territory, or they can place one new territory adjacent to another. Now, the rules with placing territories is that they have to be touching two other territories. So that's how we do that.
Yep.
They can then move a clan from the chosen territory to the new one.
Tim's having a meltdown. He's just like, you're playing the expansions. Well, we did say this in the Discord chat, so maybe keep up with it. And just quickly as well, Crinkle Puff says different kinds of puzzle brain melts. I would say.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's good to know. I've been checking the chat every now and then.
Yep. Cool. Sorry, David. Continue.
Cool. And then the season phase is what happens next. So after we've drafted all our cards and we've set up all that sort of stuff in the season phase, during your turn, as a season option. So basically, instead of playing a card, what you can do is you have the option of saying, I'm going to discard one action card. The action cards are green, to move up to 3 of your clans from one territory to one adjacent territory. Now, I have to check the rule because we haven't played with the expansions before. Need to check that rule to see if that starts a clash. So maybe one of us can just jump into the rule book and see when we do move the clans into one territory.
I think by default clans, it always causes a clash unless it says otherwise.
Yeah.
On cards to indicate that playing a card may initiate a clash. Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure clashes occur regardless, unless otherwise specified.
It does say it during the assembly phase, moving your piece into another new territory does not initiate a clash.
Cool.
So I think you're right.
Okay, cool.
If it doesn't start a clash, I think it'll specifically say that it doesn't.
Yeah, Crinkle and Puff, a clash is a combat. So I did do a teach before, but we're just about to jump into it. It's a pretty straightforward game, actually. So what we'll do, I think that's everything we need to go over, guys.
Yeah, and let's just the seasons dial will move one season around clockwise
Each time. Yep.
So when we get to the next season, which will obviously be autumn.
Yep.
We'll go through the rules for autumn. Now.
Beautiful. So
what I've got to do is I've just got to place the capital somewhere, and I'm
isn't that doesn't the Bren do that? The Bren does that once.
Well, he is the Bren.
Oh, yes, that's right. He is the Bren because he's the starting player.
Cool. So I'm going to put the capital in the stone circle.
Cool. I'm going to shuffle these cards.
Where does the starting sanctuary go?
That's way too much fun.
I'll put a starting sanctuary in the salt mine.
Jeez, 3 sanctuaries early game.
Wow.
This is pandemonium.
So, Crinkle and Puff, win conditions. That's probably the only thing that you need to know to start off the game. There's 3 different ways to win. By having 1 unit in 6 different locations. There is by having 1 unit where 6 different sanctuaries are, and because sanctuaries, you could have multiple sanctuaries in a region, or the other win condition is being the biggest clan owner in a territory, where you totally across all the different territories that you own look after 6 opponents. So yes, clash is a combat. Thanks, Tim. I was also going to get to that as well, but you beat me to it. Cool. So David, do you want to do the turn order?
Yep.
Give it a
flip.
flip.
I will. So flip.
Roll.
Yep.
Press,
Cool.
yeah. Oh.
Okay.
There we go. We've shuffled the deck. We burn the first card. So then it's going to go anti-clockwise. So David, draw 4. Callum, draw 4.
Go away for him to draw 4.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I draw 4. So basically within the first section of the game, so there's 2 sections. There's the card drafting section, and then there's the card playing section. Effectively what you do is you draw 4 cards, you pick one, and you keep that, and we're going to pass all of our other cards on to the left, because that is the turn order for this turn. That turn order can change turn to turn, so it does. And are we all ready?
Yep.
And this is the benefit of Tabletop Simulator. We click a button and you can actually automate things. So in TTS, there's full automation that we can do. It's important to note that in this as well, the card that you have actually played down does not have to stay there. So now we have to have 2 cards down. It doesn't have to be the same card that I started with, so I could actually draw these 2 cards instead. But I like that card and I want it. So it's going to stay in my hand. We won't go through all the cards independently because there is a lot of cards. You will actually see all the cards throughout the game, and 1 card is always burnt each turn.
Oh, well, you guys are slow. Good golly.
Ooh, okay.
Crinkle and Puff
Do that.
and Tim, I just would love to know, who do you think's going to take the dub today?
Oh, yeah, yep. So we had some guesses last week, and one guess was from the player not playing was correct, which is just you. Are we ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Awesome. We're gonna do this one. So we do this until we all have 4 cards. So the next card, so whatever Callum has in his hand, I get. I don't get a choice of it. So it is just what it is. Who thinks they're gonna win? Who thinks they're gonna win?
I know that you guys are going to be agitated by any decision I make, and so you guys will be aggressive against me. I have a. There's a trend that these 2 extra players don't love it when I play, and so they're going to do their best for me to lose.
You're putting it on us.
Yeah, the only reason I don't... Yes!
There's only one common factor between...
Sorry, can everybody just take a moment to check the chat, because I think you're spot on. Great call. Great call, chat. Great call.
Oh, betrayal. Betrayal.
He always thinks he will win.
I do not always think I will win.
No, I think that's definitely at me.
Oh, Callum will always think he's winning. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, let's draw back up our cards. What did you shuffle me with? Callum.
Welcome.
All right, so starting with David for the first round, we all get to place, is it 1 in each? So
we get to place 1.
Yep.
So I am going to place 1 in the stone circle.
Tim's put his money on you, Dave.
Yeah. Look,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tim's got money on you, which is, well, no money, but he's definitely he's made a big call. Going for the underdog. Then who's the underdog? Crinkle and Puff. Who is the underdog?
Who is the underdog? I think David would be the underdog in this, wouldn't you?
I'm the only owner of this game. I think I actually own the physical game.
You do.
Of this. And
have you ever won?
I've won one.
So delicate and sensitive.
I mean, look, there's always a time.
This game.
There's always more games.
Roll won the first one. That's me to go, isn't it?
Yeah, you to go. Then I place 2, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Callum places 1, and then David places the last one. So I'm going to go shot and shot.
I'm gonna add to the party.
Azili Fire, yes.
That's also Callum. Yes. The underpass. Yes. Cool.
All right.
You want to be Bren? Do you want to stay Bren?
Does he want to be Bren, or he'll stay Bren?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. He wants the Bren. All right. So I get the gates of Tiernan and Org. Tiernan and Org.
All right. So now we've done the assembly phase. Now it's summer.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of assembly, the player having clans present in the most shared territories places 1 clan in their chosen territory.
Nobody has the most to that.
Don't have you and Dan have equal.
Mm-hmm.
So because you have equal, you get to
Bren decides.
Yeah. Each side player benefits from the effect.
Oh, really? We both do.
So you both do. So you can either place 1 clan in the chosen territory.
I won't do that again.
Player having clans present in the most shared territories chooses a shared territory.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to choose one.
Which is only one. We don't get a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You place 1 clan, or 1 sanctuary, or 1 citadel, or you can place 1 new territory.
Oh, so we... Oh, do we get to play someone in that new...
So no, we get to have the opportunity to move a clan to that new territory.
Ah, okay.
Move.
What are you going to do, Callum? You get to go first.
Do I?
Yeah, well, you're in the turn order. Azili says David will win while Callum and Dan sabotage each other. That's pretty accurate. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Tim says no. Azili no takebacks. And then said no takebacks again because. How did you spell that any different? You said no. You spelt it the same way both times. Oh, not takebacks. Not takebacks. No takebacks. Hey, Bones John. How are we?
Sorry, mate. With placing a new territory, it's got to be touching 2.
That's right.
Yep.
stuff.
That makes sense. So I was like, that just felt wrong.
What? So not touching 2 was feeling wrong. That's
You know it, mate. It's God. I don't know how I'm going to pull out of that. Alright, that's what I've decided.
That's what
The
you've
meadows
decided?
are here.
all right. All right. And so I can either place a sanctuary, place a person, or place a.
Mm-hmm.
Citadel.
Let's go.
Cool.
We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Hold up. Yeah.
What's up?
No, that's all good. Never mind.
Yeah.
All good. I'm a happy camper.
I'm good. Got paid overnight, so treated myself to a top up on electricity. Well, nice. Electricity also always helps. Unless you're putting it directly into your body, and that's definitely not a good idea. But I think
Hey,
that's a topic.
that's how you get superpowers.
Don't listen to the teacher.
Okay.
What are you boys drinking tonight, by the way?
Nothing for me. I'm on the water tonight.
You're on the
Something
water?
Really...
Yeah.
I have Little Creatures XPA.
Nice. I am on the Bloody Shiraz gin. Ugh.
You've had a couple already, have you?
I've had a couple of sips. Like, I'm just brain dead, so.
All right, my turn.
Bones, did you recover from Codenames earlier today? Well, that would have been last night for you. 2 a.m. Yeah. Sorry, you go, David. Ignore me.
Exploration is what I'm playing. Exploration allows me, because I am the Bren, to choose a location adjacent to 2 other, and
A little party.
Hey, look, I can actually, I can do proper framing, so I'm looking at the board and I can show them, and then I can display it on screen so that the chat can see it. Like, it's nice. Electrocuting yourself with crocodile clips on the nipples is fun. Okay, all right.
Thanks. Is that Bones?
Yeah, that's Bones. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See? Told you, Bones. It's healthy.
right, we're going to go over here to the valley. The valley's going to go next to the meadows and the salt mine.
Mm.
And we're going to lock that in.
The valley.
Pulled out the valley's
The
card as well.
meadows.
So
Why is it
and-
that both of you put the new tiles on the other side of where all my stuff is? Eh?
No comment.
Eh?
No reason. No reason at all.
Eh?
And with exploration, don't you get to place a dude on there straight away?
And I do get to place a clan on there straight away.
But you don't get the card for the valley.
No.
Hey, Tim,
Only if I'm chieftain.
you can do exclamation point lurk, and it will actually mark you as lurking. Well, it will tell the rest of the chat that you're lurking.
Now, guys, when we play green cards, we have to play them face down. So.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yep.
Why?
because that's actually in the
just
rule
so
book.
we can't remember what's been played.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Hashtag work. No, it's hashtag lurk. LURK. Oh, I love that. I should do that. I should put that in the nightbot. We could actually do. Yeah.
So the first action I'm going to take is new alliances. And like Zilly said, I've noticed that there's 2 Daniels, and now there is 1 Daniel.
Oh, that is. I don't understand. He should understand my accent because he's quite literally right there. Like I wouldn't say I could kick a footy to him. I'm not that, but I could throw a paper plane.
It'd be a good throw. That
Well,
would be a
I'm up
very
higher,
good throw.
and it's windy. It's like
I question your capabilities of constructing a
sorry.
a paper airplane so hard.
I'm gonna prevent what you just did, my
You're gonna
good friend.
guise it?
Yeah, I'm gonna guide
That's
it.
fair. Sweet,
Yeah.
that's cool. Nice.
So take it back.
Sweet. Let's do it.
So,
Mm-hmm.
my turn is going to be.
You're so ready to not do what I want to do, but
So, I'm going to play my Tyr and Anog, which is draw one more epic. When resolving the gates of Tyr and Anog territory
okay,
effect.
so that's you can't play it.
Okay, if the turn direction... sorry, yep, okay. Yeah, alright.
You can pass if you want to pass.
No, I'll just grab one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. David, your turn.
Okay.
Tim says, I know, right? It's sad that I have the same one. Yeah. Crinkle and Puff, I want to see the plane toss. Oh no, what have I done?
My favourite thing here is basically, I will buy all the board games if you can get a paper plane to Tim's from our place. I reckon I'd back that.
You do realise that
I'm going to go new clan. Sorry. Go
So-
for it, mate.
So I didn't specify that it had to be on its own volition. There's actually a Kickstarter that you can add propellers and stuff to paper planes, and then fly it from your mobile phone. So, Zilly, can I buy a Kickstarter campaign?
It's one in, one out, mate.
No, it's not a board game. I'm not buying a board game. I'd be buying I'd be buying a little propeller. Sorry, what did you play, David?
I played a
New
card
clans.
which calls new clans, which means I can place
Yep.
2 new clans in territories where I am present.
Okay. So where did you? Oh yeah.
Place one in the valley and one in the stone circle.
Cool. No, but Bones John says do it.
Do it.
Yeah. Hello.
Do
Bye-bye.
it.
Do it. Now, because that's my turn? Yeah, sweet. I'm going to play Druid. And I'm going to take out this just in. I'm going to take out a card. And I will tell you what card that is. Said no one ever.
I think I know what it might be.
Hmm.
There's a nice card in that deck.
There's 2 nice cards, actually.
Bones John. Wow, Azili putting their foot down. Azili, peer pressure is never cool. This is what happens when I'm surrounded by teachers.
You're getting told off.
Yeah. My turn.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna Citadel. Now I've already got the card, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll get this. I'll get another Citadel here.
Mhm.
David.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to play new alliances.
What's it do so I can show everyone?
Sorry, yeah, that's the one with that I played before that you know, and
yeah.
I went and got it back so I could do it again.
But do it to David this time because he has more.
I'm tempted, but like Zilly did say that this is what I do. She's kind of right. This is what I do. So
Oh my god, this is gonna be. You know what? I actually said this.
actually,
I think I said
right,
this.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Out of
Oh, you don't.
I did. I folded to peer pressure, Zilly, and I'm sorry. That was.
Don't go soft.
I've gone soft, very soft.
Got to run for dinner. So Crinkle and Puff said, got to run for dinner. But I'll check in later if you guys are still around. Good luck. Thanks, Crinkle and Puff.
Thank you.
My turn.
Actually, no. One more time. I made the right decision before. I did make the right decision. I knew I made the right decision. I'm keeping to my decision.
So Bones, I do believe in the Codenames game before, I said that this was going to be a rough game of INIS for me. And now you can see why. My turn?
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm going to pass.
All right.
I
Well,
want it on the record, David. I didn't attack you. Just
no,
do
no.
it that.
Hopefully we'll see you again later tonight after dinner.
I'm very thankful for
Crinkle.
that. Tell 'em
Crinkle.
I will remember that.
Hmm.
Oh, Bones. Oh, that is hurtful. Bones. Yeah, you said you were going to get they were going to gang up on you, and I came to make sure it happens. Lol.
Thanks, Bones. You can stay. Correct. We got to keep accountable. Got to be accountable to that.
I will also pass.
All right. So if I pass now, we've all passed, and
Correct.
the game this round would end.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm going to play Festival. Da 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 da. And I'm going to get another friend here. And I'm going to take the Festival card. And I'm going to let me take the Festival card.
It's locked.
I'm going to let me take it. Oh, thank you.
It's not helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't see it, so.
Yeah, I'll put it there. It's now, we have a little festival in the capital. Sorry, David, you're not going to kill my people today. For anybody who doesn't know what festival does, if a player initiates a clash in this territory, they have to remove a clan immediately. So, no picking on friends.
I will pass.
All right. I will migrate. Choose a territory. Move one or more of your clans from the chosen territory to an adjacent territory. I'm going to move into the meadows.
I'm going to...
You're gonna...
I was about to say the word, and I think I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to play my craftsmen and peasants in a territory where you place one for each citadel. There is a citadel in this place. I will now be the Bren. Well, I should be the Bren.
You will.
So this is why we gang up on you, Callum.
What do you mean? David has a significantly more clan than me, with more spread than me.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to... I'm going to do it because it's fun. I'm going to warlord it. And I'm going to initiate a clash with Callum.
But you just initiated the clash. Sorry, mate. You just died. And
No,
clash
I
is over.
initiated the clash. So you take the citadel. You take
No,
one.
but with a festival.
No, it's... Oh,
The-
no,
the
sorry,
festival.
it's festival. Oh, okay, no, so I can't.
No, wait, hang on, wait, get festival.
Yeah,
Isn't it
festival.
Isn't it? Also, is it if you?
Yeah,
initiate a
no, I'm
clash?
not going to do that because you can't
just
initiate a
get out.
clash.
Get
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
mate.
I'm not going to do
Just-
that. No.
Just die.
Sorry,
Go
festival's
on.
in there.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm alright, thanks, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
these
pass.
days.
Well,
He knows what
It's
card I
these-
put in there. Because I wasn't even going to kill anything. I was just going to move my guy out and retreat it back to here.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you just die. Go away.
Pass. So David.
You're gonna pass.
Mhm.
Okay. I shall pass.
And I
Your
will
stream
also-
says guess how many. I say 4. Did I not change the name? I thought I changed.
I think it must have been guess how many.
That was on
or-
Sunday, yeah. So stream info.
Yeah, guess how many INIS. Yeah, it's up the top. But I am also going to pass. Means that all 3 of us have passed, and that will summarize the end of the turn.
So that was from Bones John. That was from our Sunday stream where we stream every Sunday how many board games were added to Board Game Geek, and that was 202 board games added last week alone to Board Game Geek. So I keep Tieran and Org.
I'll take the stone circle though.
I take the meadows and the valley.
They're great cards to have, to be honest.
Except I have to have an epic tail card at some point in order to use one of them. So
Do you want to
Mhm.
flip the turn
Yeah,
order?
I'm gonna do. Yeah, cool. We have to change. I assume we change the month.
Yes.
yeah, you do. It's now autumn, and in autumn, we
And apologies, Dan, but your dude in Tyrannog just died.
Does he die? No, he doesn't.
If the turn direction, each player present in this card loses one of his clan.
And draws an epic tail. Oh yeah. So I lose him, but I get an epic tail.
Yeah.
Which means I don't get. Oh, and because does this technically doesn't count from my? Yeah, it does. I can play it from my
Because
hand.
it activated.
Yeah, so I can
that ability.
Draw 2 and choose 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Autumn rules. Here we go. Each player may discard any number of epic tail cards, and for each epic tail card you discard, Each player may place one clan in a territory where you are the chieftain.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
And each player discards epic tale cards down to 3. So you do that now.
You do that
Mhm.
now in assembly.
So yeah, you got to discard one anyway from Gates of Tyr and Og. That doesn't count towards that.
Eh.
So yeah, get rid of whichever one you're getting rid of first. Cool. I'm taking my 4. Oh wait, no, burn 1.
Oh, you
And
burn
then I'll
one.
take my 4.
And that just goes underneath the deck, I believe. Cool. And I don't have Tino because I lost it. I was close if you round up to the nearest 200. Very cool. 4 cards. It's alright. Yep, there you go, David.
David should have gone last. Did David go last?
Yes,
I
he
did.
he went last.
No, David should have gone second. Sorry. Look at the order.
Oh.
You go,
Ah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
swap your 4 cards. Sorry.
You want to swap? I mean, I've seen them all. That's the only thing.
That's fine. Just go for it.
Four cards.
I've already forgotten they were.
Remember to take your yellow cards out of your hand.
Yep. So it's going right this time. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Bones John, this game is just like Magic the Gathering, only very different. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Mm.
I can give it up. I'm sad now.
Hey,
Wait, no, not ready. Yeah, I'll take that one.
as I said last time we played this, every single card in this game is a good card. There are no
Oh,
good
yeah.
cards.
Ready?
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I am now ready.
Oh,
These are our cards now, yeah. Didn't really want that one, but sure. Had it at the start, and I got rid of it, but now I've got it back, and that's okay. I am first, I do believe.
Yep.
And so I'm just going to play the Bard card and give myself an epic tale. Is everybody okay with that?
sure.
You okay if I
Sure.
have an epic tale? Sweet, thanks.
Sure.
Cheers.
David.
I'm going to play Sanctuary. Place a Sanctuary in a territory where you are present. I'm going to place one in the valley and draw an epic tale card.
Okay. I'm going to play new clans. Anyone gonna stop me?
Getting some plans?
Getting 2 clans in here. This is a very busy capital.
Mmm.
Getting
Truly
crowded.
is.
Callum, your turn.
I am going to pass.
Did it?
Bugger. I stuffed up there. I should have played a card and I didn't, so oh well.
Bones John, I really enjoyed Codenames earlier today, but the digital version of Codenames Duet is my favorite. It's executed really well and takes pressure off having one clue giver.
Blue giver.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I
Codenames
agree.
Duet is really good.
Yeah, I've got both, but Duet is definitely my preferred. Sorry, David. Did you go?
I haven't gone yet. I'm going to. I am also going to pass.
Okay. I'm going to play the Druid card.
So you can get more things. That's fine. My turn.
Yep.
Turn.
I'm going to play the Citadel card. And I am going to play an additional Citadel in the capital.
Holy moly. Hey.
I foresee combat happening here, and
Hotly
I'm ready.
contested.
And you are ready for it. Yep. Yep. Okay. David.
Hey.
So, a clash, just for the record, can we confirm, do clashes happen with everybody in... Because
No.
basically, if you look over here at this card, though, one or more clans move to a territory where an opposing clan is already present. All players in the territory discuss peace. The owner of the incoming clan is the
Yeah.
instigator.
So you don't all go at once, but you do it in order. So, for instance, if you were initiating a clash, you would initiate. You get to choose who are you initiating with first, but then you still have to initiate it with the next person as well. So you can't. And that was one of the things we got wrong in that first game.
Yeah.
You still have to initiate it with everyone. No, this is not on. So Bones John is asking, are we playing this on Tabletopia? No, we're playing this on Tabletop Simulator.
Yes, baby.
So TTS. I wouldn't say it's our preferred, but it's probably what we play. I like it. I like TTS probably better than any other ones. But I know that some of our players, Rowan, doesn't.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Is that your card, David? Migration?
That is my card. I'm choosing a territory. I'm choosing the gates of Tir Nanog. I'm going to move 2 of my clans out of the stone circle
Yep.
into the gates. And then, in addition to that, I'm going to, as also a yellow card, so I'm going to play the Valley, place 1 clan in a territory where you are present. I'm going to place 1. I'm actually going to place 1 up here in the meadows.
Okay.
And let me just check one thing before I turn. And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play the festivals.
Which,
Which
we're gonna have a festival in there. Oh.
it's gonna have the festival token. It's gonna have that.
It doesn't add a sanctuary, mate.
Yeah, it does. Oh no, it doesn't. No, that would be fun though.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
So I get an extra person. Just squeeze them in. We fit. We fit. That can just go off to the side there. Cool. That's my turn.
2 people had it.
Bones John. Tabletop Sim was going to be my next guest. Yeah. I like Tabletop Sim because I can automate things in there, so I do coding and scripting. I've scripted a couple of games in here. And you don't have to pack it up.
This one out here, the salt mine. And I'm going to randomly take 1 from Daniel. I'm going to take, if you don't mind,
Randomly
one?
take one action and then give one of yours. Yep. So, yep.
take this one. And I'm going to give you one.
Sure. Okay. David?
But okay, we'll do.
You realise, Dan, that Callum's one move away from.
He's not always. Yeah, he technically is Bren there at the moment. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was pretty excited when I had technically control over 6 people up until this turn. Until you bailed. I was like, oh, such sneaky snooker.
Okay. I don't want to do that. Yep. I'll play Conquest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move out of Stone Circle.
Okay.
Move any number of your clans from the territory. Okay. Yeah,
Are you gonna?
Oh, hang on.
Are you gonna
Yes,
nope
yeah,
it,
that's it.
Callum?
No.
No. All right. Well, I'm gonna do New Alliance then. So choose an opponent.
Sorry, mate.
Why would you nope it? I was gonna
Well-
control him.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Whoa. Remember when I didn't choose you?
Go, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's outrageous. You're outrageous, you are. I can't believe you just allowed that to happen. Who are you?
Oh, well, it's just the game's got to stretch out a little bit longer.
Mate, I wasn't in control. I was just having a good old little fun time. Now he's in control of 3 of my people. Plus me. Is that my turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool, I'm going to have some exploration.
So I get
Two
Bren at the
territories?
start of the next turn, don't I?
Yeah. Give me a quick question. What does the forest do? If you play an epic tale, draw an epic tale. And what does forest do? That was the forest, sorry, Lost Vale. Place these company. We'll play the forest. I'm going to play the forest right about here. And I'll put that back in there. Quite a bit of a shuffle, and I get a dude straight in there. Did you lock it?
I did, yeah.
Cool. And that is my turn.
David?
No, I pass.
Okay. I will also pass.
Be rude not to. I will play Sanctuary and get myself a Sanctuary and an Epic Tale card for anybody who wants to play.
Oh,
There we
David,
go.
you know you want to?
Yeah, no, don't. I have to.
No, hold up. No, don't note me. He's got 2 clans. He's going to get another 2 clans.
Wait a
No,
sec.
I do not have 2 clans.
He absolutely played the Druid card to get another 2 clans that
No,
he's going to play.
you took my card, Callum. You took my
Yes,
card.
I took Sanctuary. That is 100%. He has 2 more clans that he's going to get.
You lied.
Dude,
you know what you
I
gave
am
me.
not a god.
You
don't-
know what
David,
you
don't
gave
do
me.
this to me. David,
Can't let you have
David.
another. I can't let you have another
David.
Epic Tale card.
it's a Sanctuary, mate. It's
Thanks,
just
Bones.
a Sanctuary.
I cannot let you have another Epic Tale.
What are you doing to me? This is ridiculous. He's going to get another 2 clans.
No, I'm not.
I am outraged. I'm
You're
genuinely
saying that I am, but I'm
outraged.
not.
David, please. This is hurtful. You let him
Decisions
take my
made.
people. I can't believe this.
Enjoy
This
your
is
work, walk,
ridiculous.
So David, your turn.
No, I pass.
I shall also pass, because I was telling the truth.
He was telling the truth. I did forget you were telling the truth, though. So what did you play? Who played Druid, and what did they get out?
I played
No, so
Druid.
Dan,
To get
Dan played Druid early.
yeah, and I got the swap card.
The what?
The one where I swapped with you, one of you. Oh no, yeah, I got a card, but I played it straight away. Like as soon as I got it, I played it.
What'd you get?
It was get extra units in a region or something like that.
Oh, like
Because-
the new alliance card. Is that the one?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's so weird. I don't even know what
No,
it was.
it was because one of us played New Alliance, then Dan played a Druid, and
Yeah.
then he played New Alliance.
Yeah.
Who else played New Alliance?
No,
Not this round. Nobody played
No.
New Alliance this round.
I played it,
Did-
and then I played it, and then
didn't you play it twice?
I played it twice. I got the card that I've already played. Yeah.
So you got one in there, but
Yeah.
you only took out one of my dudes.
I
That's
got
so
4
weird.
in there this turn. I only had 1 at the start of that turn.
So does New Alliance allow you to drop 2 clans?
He played it twice.
Yeah. So he played New Clans.
Okay.
Hold up. So he's played. This is what's confuzzled me. He's played New Clans,
Yes.
and then so that you had 1, and then you got 2 more.
Yep.
And
Then
then
you
you played Festival, which gave you 1. And then you played New Alliances, which took out 1 of mine and got 1 of yours. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
But what did you play Druid for?
Oh, Festival. Oh, yeah, Druid.
No,
What
because
did I play Festival?
someone played Druid, and I
No,
don't know what
Dan-
you pulled it.
Dan played Druid,
Yep.
and he played it. It was like one of his first cards that he played, or maybe it was his second card.
What card did you take from my hand? You took something from my hand.
I took Sanctuaries from your hand.
Where's
I took
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary from your hand.
Yes, that's what you took from my hand because that's what I
Yeah.
drew. I drew that because
Why?
I wanted it.
Just why? Anyway,
Because I
this
wanted
turn
it.
is over. This turn is over, and I cannot believe. Well, I sorry. You pass. I pass. We all pass. Everybody passes.
Yeah.
You're a thug. Can't believe you did that to me.
You're just jealous because it's normally you that does it.
No, I'm upset because it's just so unnecessary.
Flip. Shuffle. All right. I am now run. That
You'll
goes back
get-
in as well.
No, I'll keep this on mine. They're just nice and close.
So I keep the meadows.
But I'll get the forest.
I get the valley, and I get the gates.
So we've got a new season.
Mm-hmm.
So the season
This time
changes.
it'll be
Yeah.
winter. Each player may discard 1 action to draw an epic tale.
Okay, that's after we've done our.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay.
Festival. Cool. Do you have you flipped your turn order or anything?
I have not. We'll shuffle. We get rid of 1. Grab that.
Now you can't move more than 3
Eh,
clans.
No, it's going to stay same order.
So, whew, phew.
So, yep, what is it now? So, winter?
So winter, you can discard an action card to draw an epic tale.
Yep.
You
you
can't
can't-
move more than 3
But
clans
that's-
for a battle.
That's after we've drawn our 4 cards. Yep. No more 3 cans may be moved by any one card. Cool. Okay. So, I draw 4.
I draw 4 now.
Yep.
Mhm.
Tim's probably watching this or lurking while he's working and just having an absolute hackle fest at the cheer goal. This is what happens when Callum doesn't have a buddy to ally with.
Just have good times with, mate. Good times. That's all it was.
Good.
Just good times and good friendships. Miss your Tim.
I'll put that as a note for us to. So that's a stream note is Nightbot commands for people we're missing.
So we're going to the right.
We are going yes, so the red button.
Yep. I am surprised, David. I am surprised.
I know you are, and I agonised over that decision.
Um,
So,
yeah. Ready?
Yep. Done.
Ready?
Yep.
So we can discard a card if we wanted to.
Get an epic sale if you want. Yeah.
Start a green card. Okay, one sec.
I'm going to discard, so face down. Yep. One.
No, I'll hold on to my cards.
Yep.
And I'm holding on to mine. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You're up, Bren.
Epic tally. Okay, I'm going to start by playing this epic card. For each epic card in your hand, place one clan in a territory where you're present. I have 2 in my hand, so I'm going to place 2 in that region. And then I'm going to use my Stone Circle to, because it goes to the discard, to draw that one from the discard.
Mm-hmm. But you've got to get rid of one of your dudes.
Remove one. Yep. Cool.
Mhm.
Done.
Sweet. I'm going to migrate. And I'm going to migrate one dude straight into here. And we're going to start combat.
Flip, 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 flip.
Right,
So,
we
yeah,
have a clash.
We have a clash.
A clash.
No, we don't.
We do not have a clash.
Oh, my dude goes back.
Now, who has the druid card?
You're up, mate.
I am. Bren, my friend.
Yep.
Choose a territory. Place it where you like.
There we go.
Okay.
What do you... Yep. Yep.
And it is Bren's turn.
And it is my turn.
Mhm.
So I'm going to play this one to swap out that for that.
Wait.
Your turn.
I am going to play the druid card. And I will take... that one. This one. Okay, can I just put that in my hand? Oh no, I just gotta grab it. Wait, cool. And flip. There we go. Thanks.
David.
I'm going to place a citadel
Mm-hmm.
in a territory where I'm present.
Mm-hmm.
And put one in the Misty Lands.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that I can take the Misty Lands advantage card.
You don't get it now. You You
Yeah, it
only...
does.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah.
says.
Oh, the Misty Land cards does. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're playing Citadel. Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
What are you doing, Daniel?
What am I doing?
Mhm.
I'll play this card. Are you gonna Gaius it?
No.
No? Alright, so I get to place 2 in there.
Mhm.
Cool. I'm done.
I'm going to play Migration. I'm going to move one guy back in here, and we're going to have a clash.
Do you want to have that clash?
I absolutely want to have that clash, my friend.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1 into the capital.
Cool. I will also move on to the capital. Your decision.
Cool.
You can play a green card, which you can't do, or you
Cool.
die.
So I'll remove 1.
Cool. I'm then going to play this card here. So during a clash with you involved, I'm going to play another exposed clash, and it's your turn.
Yep, so I'm going to remove 1.
And then I am going to, after one of my maneuvers removes one or more exposing clan, gain a D.
Yep.
And after performing an attack maneuver, gain
You
1
haven't
D.
done it. You haven't done an attack maneuver yet.
Haven't I?
No, Bard's not an attack maneuver.
No, but the previous maneuver that I did was an
Yeah.
attack maneuver.
Okay, so you're doing it retrospectively. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. I'll gain myself another D. Sweet. Thanks for that. And then after you play an epic card, gain an epic card.
Yep.
Sweet. And what have I got? And then my turn is to retreat.
Okay, I'll take 1.
And I'll retreat.
I'll take 1.
And I will retreat.
Cool. You keep that 1 in there.
Mhm.
Cool. David, your turn.
Have fun, David.
Well, I'm just skirting around the edges here, boys. All the fun's in the middle of the table. Cool. I'm gonna play Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Place a Sanctuary. Draw an Epic Tale.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab the Sanctuaries?
It's just 5 sanctuaries left.
Sanctuary. Now, because I just played a season card, I'm
Mhm.
also going to place a clan in a territory where I'm present. I will place my clan in.
Oh, hey, Happy, you're back. In Tyrann and Orc.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to describe this battle at the moment. It's very.
You died. I didn't.
I died on that one. That battle part, easy. I know what happened there. Is it my turn now?
It is your turn. Sorry.
So I'll play this card,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll get 2 back.
Yep.
Your turn, Callum.
I will. Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll pass.
David.
I'm going to play. Just one sec. All right, I'm going to discard a card.
Mm-hmm.
How is your coffee, Happy?
Because I discarded a card, I get to draw that number of Epic Tale cards. So I get to draw that number. Yep. So I get to draw 1 Epic Tale card.
And keep it. Yeah.
And one
Oh,
sec.
that's-
I also have another action.
Okay.
When
Oh.
I draw an Epic Tale card,
Oh,
I
yeah.
draw 1
One more,
Or
but you have to discard.
One more and discard one.
the rest.
Oh, hang on. Discard.
Yeah, so you
rest.
draw one, you keep one of them. So it's just giving you.
But he's got 3.
Yeah, but he only drew. So he already had one when he started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Seemed a lot more sensible than
Yeah.
that.
how's the game going? What's the summary here? We are squabbling.
I'd say you and me have been just sort of bashing our heads against the wall like everybody said we would.
Yeah, yeah.
There
So
is
kind of
no-
like this.
Oh, hold up. Do you want to just... is that the one you're getting rid of?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm playing. Yeah,
Oh, okay. What do you do? Just get rid of me.
just got rid of you. So I now, I'm lonely in the thing, but I'm okay with that.
Rude. That's not what I anticipated happening, to be honest. I'll pass.
David,
Yeah, I'm passing.
and I'll pass as well.
Good.
Cool.
All right. So I hold on to that. I grab Misty Lands, Meadows, Valley.
So it is
Alright.
now autumn.
Bring.
Each player may discard any number of Epic Tale cards. For each Epic Tale card they discard, each player may place one clan in a territory where they are the chieftain. Then each player discards Epic
Are we
Tales
up
down
to
to 3.
spring? I think no, we're up to spring.
Oh, spring, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Player who has the least amount of cards in their hand place one clan in the territory where they are present.
At the
So,
end of the assembly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be me.
No, you're going to have the same amount as me.
No, you've got 2 in your hand.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you're going to have this one and...
Oh yeah,
the Stone Circle.
and Stone Circle. Yeah. Oh, so we're both gonna get that. Noise. Wait.
Nice.
Tweet.
Alright, do you want to take or flip a card? Hopefully we can kill one if they're in an og.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Oh, wait a second. By the way, do you want to kill a dude to get that back in your hand? Oh no, you'd already played it.
I'd already played it.
Oh,
It does not
nice.
change.
Cool.
Doesn't change.
Take your 4.
All right.
So happy. This is the current board state. I am controlling the central, and the boys are like David's actually doing pretty well. He's spread himself out in a pretty nice
Yeah.
fashion.
But I'm under threat a little bit.
So I'll draw my 4.
Yep,
Then
cool.
Callum, do you draw for your 4? And David, you got the rest. Oh no, I don't need to worry about that. Oh, I don't know what to do this time. I'm gonna go there. I don't think it's a good choice, but it is what it is.
One sec.
So how many times have you played this, David?
Oh, I reckon I've played this. Half a dozen times, 6 times.
I can, yeah, I have played it. This is my 6th play of it, so I just added it to the GamesNight app. So
It's my 3rd play, and every time it's been against you guys.
ready?
Ready. And you're going to be surprised again, Daniel.
Yeah. I'm also pretty surprised, actually.
It makes you think, what's yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So Callum only needs 4 instead of 6 of any of the win conditions. Because of his stupid deeds.
But I've also got the least amount of troops on the board by a significant amount.
Yes.
at the moment, David has access to 3 sanctuaries,
Mm-hmm.
and you only have access to 1.
Correct.
He also has access to
I'm the
4.
furthest from win conditions at the moment.
Mhm.
Absolute furthest from win conditions.
Tell me when you guys are ready.
Yep,
We're all
ready.
Ready.
Boom. That'll shock you.
Hey,
Hmm.
okay. Okay. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
Oh my goodness.
Enjoy this little gift. Whoever gets this one,
David.
this will go.
David will get it. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Pass around.
Yeah, I'm not surprised we got that one back, but that's okay.
Okay. What?
All right. So who has the least number of cards?
We have equal. We both
Callum
have
and
equal
I.
6.
We both get to place a clan.
Yep.
Somewhere we are present.
Mm-hmm.
Doink.
Mhm.
All right. And I start
Mm-hmm.
by in each location where I'm present, I place. Each citadel I place, so I get to place 2. Hey. I am so. this is not good gameplay. This is not good gameplay. Callum, your turn.
We're gonna first play the exploration tile. Tell me where we're going, my friend.
I was reorganizing my men in the capital.
Tell me where does my man go now that we've had the opportunity to find a new world?
Waiting for it.
The Highlands or the Moor?
The Moor.
Sweet. Okay. Might be work. Oh, sorry. No. Give me my dude.
That's close enough.
Sweet.
Oh, David. David!
All right.
Anyone attack zone circle. I dare you. Do it. You can't even fit in there now.
I believe you've got a migration or something.
No, because you gotta keep stealing it.
Sorry, guys. I know I'm playing slow here, but I got a lot of cards. Okay. I'm gonna festival it.
Where's the festival?
Let's go in here.
To describe that as disappointing is an understatement.
You got options.
Mm-hmm.
So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to new
wait,
clans.
before you, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, go. No, wait. I just wanted, before you do, one sec. I just played a season card.
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna play the valley then. Place a clan where I'm present.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna new clans it.
That's a lot of clans.
This is not good strategy. Do not do this in game.
Pass.
So David.
All right. I'm going to add the action card that was set aside.
Oh, to your hand.
Nice.
I'm gonna pass. Callum,
Sanctuary.
what's it do? Ah,
The
Gaius.
sanctuary. You won't let me have a sanctuary.
Nope.
What is this game I'm playing? Like, look at David.
Yeah.
He's gonna have an absolute party. I just don't understand. I do. Hold up. This one. I played a season card. It may have been Gaius. I'm taking this card from you. And I'm gonna give you this card.
Okay.
To annoying human being.
That's the second time you've given me that card.
Well, I wanted it, but now I don't.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
Yours.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what to do with this board state. This is
Your own fault.
it's very weird. Wee.
You actually can't summon any more dudes. That's
No, I
funny.
can't. Yeah, I'm literally
You're at max
tapped out.
people.
So the card you took from me, useless to me.
Yeah, true. Pretty great for me, to be fair.
Yep. Now, here's a question for you. If either of you were to invade that center, am I the only one to claim citadels?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't say so. In the clash, it says, starting with a player after the instigator, see the flock of crows, non-instigator players take turns. Oh, so non-instigator players take turns putting one clan until there are no more citadels.
Okay, yeah. So I would, yeah. So I would get to fill it up, yeah.
All right. Conquesting.
Where are you conquesting, my friend?
I'm conquesting.
Choose one territory. You may move any of you close to the adjacent. Yeah, okay. Where are you conquesting?
He's either going to do to the center or he's going to do the assault line. Or he's going to claim the forest. But
Claiming forest gives him 5. But he can take over me. He can invade me with a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm going. Yeah,
there.
With one person.
with the one.
Okay, so I will claim the 2 citadels.
And then you've got the decision. Okay. Players with exposed clans, starting with the instigator, take turns taking maneuvers.
So then I'll remove. That's my maneuver. David?
I'll play the bard
Yep.
The deed.
because you removed an opposing clan. I grab a D.
Does that count? But you haven't played a maneuver yet. You've initiated.
But he did the maneuver. The maneuver is him.
That was my maneuver.
So
No.
Yeah, so
The maneuver is you. So me removing a character. That's maneuver. That's a maneuver.
yeah, actually, if you have a look at the score,
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
so you've got to play a green card,
Sure.
Yeah. So discard
that's
a green card.
That's my green card.
which is your attack,
Yep.
So that's
Cool.
my maneuver.
and that is going to end in him taking off a person. So you're
Yep.
So now I play the bard
Correct. Yep.
and take a deed.
Correct. Yes. Yep. So then now it's on my turn,
Mhm.
and I'm going to play Warlord, which
He can put in an exposed clan.
Yep.
Hey, look, how fun is that? You're welcome, Daniel.
yeah, thanks. And now it's your maneuver. You're going to retreat?
About.
That's your turn, David. That you got to move your guy through my center region.
I'm gonna move. Sorry, I'm gonna move back to the Misty Land. No, I can't.
Oh no,
move
you
back to
can't.
the
You
Misty
can't.
Lands.
Yeah, because it's
No,
yeah.
I'll come up here to the meadows.
Cool. I'm just gonna leave him in there because realistically, if I have to attack, that's where they're gonna go.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna pass.
Sweet. Gaius has been played. Druid can't be played because everybody has at least not enough cards. So I'm going to play little new alliance. I'm going to place a little clanny clan. Yeah, man.
Cool. David.
Okay, I'll play Misty Lands. I did have Druid,
Discard one or more. Actually, oh, you did, yeah. Cool.
which I can't now use.
Yep.
I'm going to draw that number of Epic Tale cards.
And
Is
that's
That's it.
that's your
That's
turn,
it.
yeah.
I'm done. Pass.
Sweet.
Oh, actually, sorry. Wait. Meadows.
When you draw
Oh,
a
yep.
card, yeah,
Yep.
you can get two. Yep.
So draw
then choose
another
one
one, and then discard one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you drew two then. Yeah, you only need to.
Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, shuffle that. I didn't look at it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do we shuffle it all or just leave it?
Nah, just leave it.
And I get rid of one.
One of the ones you picked up, yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I pass.
I'm going to migrate. And I'm going to pop down into the Misty Lands.
Okay.
Mhm.
David.
I will pass.
I will pass.
During one of the most shared clans. Okay, I'm going to just Iru in each territory where I have a sanctuary. I will place a dude.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Cool. David.
Pass.
I pass.
And I'll pass this time.
Cool.
So now I have all. All the Misty Lands, and I'm gonna have the iron. Is that the salt one? Yeah, no, I also have the salt one. And you are still the Bren.
Correct. It stays the same.
Stays the same. Yep.
Of course, when I was in there, it
Yeah,
punishes me.
it
When
hasn't
David's
changed.
in there, it doesn't change.
Yeah.
So I will draw 4.
Now we're up to summer. So
Yep. So summer is that big one at the
Shared
start.
lands. And it's the shared lands, but nobody shares anything because we are not sharers.
No.
we're not.
So what? Nothing happens
Nothing happens
Yeah.
except
during their
during the
turn.
season.
Yep. The player may discard one action card to move up to 3 of their clans from one territory to an adjacent territory. Okay.
Burn a card to move.
David, you want to draw your cards?
Sorry guys.
No.
Still reading my cards. Cool.
Would that trigger the season effect? Did that trigger? That would trigger a fight, wouldn't it? The summer.
Yes. Yep. I think that's how I understand it.
It would, but didn't we not? It didn't.
No,
Or
I
did
think
we
that's
just not
is that.
place it in
Is,
the one? Because
that's-
remember, originally we had these two guys here,
oh
guy
yeah,
each.
we were. Yeah.
so I would say it wouldn't, unless it's sort of.
The-
Actually, we said that it does because the only thing that doesn't. Anyway, when you're ready.
Oh no.
David?
So we said that when it's the end of assembly. It didn't trigger. It didn't trigger the thing. But we'll have a look. Yeah.
Cool.
Ready?
Sorry, I'm ready. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll check that quickly in the rules, but.
You know what card you have to take there, but
Do it, David. Do it.
do it. Do it.
Do it.
The caption says, "Do it, David." We can make
Yep,
jokes
I'm
about
good.
that, but
I'm
we'll,
good.
we'll be civilized. Switch.
Yep.
You guys are annoying me because I need one card. One card.
One of two cards.
Oh, actually, I don't think I need that one. One sec.
You just know that there's one you're not allowed to give him. You know that.
He might have openly defied you, but he's subtly defying me.
All right, I'm good.
Ready? Alright. Ah!
I mean, are we surprised? I don't think so.
So, David, can you check if that belt, the summer,
Sure.
is the season effect is going to initiate a clash? I would say it would because it's a season effect.
Oh, season effect.
But during their
During-
turn as a season, as their season option.
Yes, I think so. That would.
I think so too, but I just want to check.
Discard a card, so you can basically be able to attack without the two cards you need.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you first, mate.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So David's checking the rule, but
Yeah, sorry, guys, I'm checking the rule. Keep.
That does not. What? Oh, you're discarding that card.
I'm discarding
Okay.
that card.
Cool. I'm happy to be in peace if you want to be in peace, man.
Um,
For the record.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
We're
that's
we're
fair.
duking this out.
We're gonna duke it out. Okay. It's disappointing that that's what you want, but that's fine. Cool. Much retreat.
Cool.
Okay, so does say now. Look, this is just forum, but I think it says it does not create a clash.
Ooh.
See, that's
It says I believe the summer effect is place or add.
that's the art at the end of assembly. I'm asking for the season
Okay.
effect.
So yeah, so the move does cause a clash.
Cool. Yeah, so that's what we've done. All right, so Callum, your turn.
Yeah, sweet. It is my belief that you will try and attack me again, so I'm going to throw a sneaky festival.
Where would you like that festival?
And actually, yeah, go on. We'll keep the festival. Let's have a festival. And I'm going to go over here with my little festival. Place a friend and bring over the festival. Festivale. There you go.
David?
New alliance.
Place one clan. Have a great time doing that.
That's one clan.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to discard a card to move up to 3. I'm just going to move 1 into the forest. Callum?
Oh, I am going to ask for. No, not yet. I'm not going to do that yet. I lied. I'm going to pass. Yes.
Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna play Conquest
Mm-hmm.
to move into the forest.
Nope.
Cool. Cool.
Your turn, Danielson.
I'm going to pass.
Interesting. Interesting. Have a look at what card you got, mate. So I'm going to take this one.
Who are you looking at?
Daniels. And ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go.
I couldn't use that card anyway, so thanks.
You couldn't. I can give it back to you though, mate. You can discard it anyway if you want to.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's the beauty of a summer, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And in that case, I'm choosing which one I want to give you. And then I'll give you that one. Have that one, mate.
Okay.
So that's my turn. Oh no, that's an instant. So I've got to play that after I do a season card. Sorry. Apologies. That was rude. And I'm going to play the exploration card, and then I'm going to play that card.
Cool.
So where are we putting this one, Capitan? Shock horror, it's going to go over here.
It's mountains or it's hills. What's mountains?
With one or more clans move to this territory, their owner must discard one action card or lose one of his clans from this territory. Sweet. I didn't move anybody. Ah, rude. So that's going to go like that. Whatever. Uh-huh. And I get to pop in.
Oh.
Wait, is that...
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. David.
I'm gonna play Bard to draw
Yep.
one epic tale. Now, because I just drew one,
You're gonna play.
I can play my Meadows card to draw another one.
And then discard one.
Discard one.
Discard. The happy. What is your guess for how many games are added to the Board Game Geek database this week? David, Callum, have you made a guess for this week?
The one that's just been, or the
No,
one
the
that's
one
coming
that's
up?
the one we're in now this week.
Well, it was 200 something this week just been, so I'm gonna say that it's actually gonna sort of just stay at a steady rate. I reckon about 196.
Last
Yeah,
week
I'll
was
say-
202. The week before was 203, and the week before that was 282. So what was yours? Sorry, Callum, 196.
196.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna go somewhere in between. I'm gonna go around 225.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit higher this week, so I'm going to go with 244.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
6.
Happy guest 235. Anyone else in chat want to make a guess? I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna play Druid.
Yep.
Bear with me while I just quickly go through.
Oh, David, I think I know his plan.
Yep.
He only
You
needs
do,
4.
you do.
He only needs 4.
Yeah, but you're gonna attack me, mate. So how about you just relax a little? Like, everyone knows you're gonna attack me, so shush and mush. Okay, I will then take. Oh wait, which card have I got in my hand? I better just double check what card I've got in my hand. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've got that card in my hand. Which means I need to quickly search actually, search again.
He's playing hard now. He's
He is. He's.
You guys have been really mean to me this month, so you can shut your dumb faces about what I'm doing. My sweet time. Cool. I reckon I am going to go. I reckon I'm going to take this one just in case that I get the opportunity to. So this one here is the one I'm going to take, put it there, and one, and then close this.
did it.
It's my turn.
I'm going to play an epic tale. The epic tale I'm playing is not going to work, so I'm not going to play the epic tale.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't cause a clash.
It doesn't, but
Doesn't
I'm
look
not
like
gonna
it does.
I'm not going to get full effect, so
Mm-hmm.
actually,
You need. Oh.
no, I'm not going to get full effect for that. So no, I will not do that.
He's going to do it later on when he's one off. We need to get one more space.
So that's a pass for me.
I shall also pass.
Sweet. Gonna migrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? Let's make it 5.
Hmm.
What are you doing, mate? I assure you, I'm not looking to make peace.
You're not. I can clearly see.
I think that was pretty clear.
You did this
That was
to yourself.
fairly
I made
clear.
some early
That
decisions
was
to be
fairly
friendly to
clear.
you, and you have not given that love back to me. I'm also, while I'm going to do this, I'm going to quickly look at your epic cards, if that's okay. Thanks, mate.
Before you do, no, no.
I don't do anything. I just look at them.
At any time, he's just looking at
Okay,
them.
cool. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yep, you're just gonna look. All right.
Is it Alt Shift? Oh no, you got to put them onto the table for me, mate.
Yeah, so put them on the upside down.
Put them-
Oh, no,
put
sorry.
them-
I'll close
upside.
my eyes, or you can put them
Mhm.
upside down.
But you can't. You can only look. Just
Yeah, I
peek.
can't do anything about it. Okay.
No,
Just
yeah,
peek.
they're upside down.
Oh, I like that. That could be fun. Yeah, sweet. Go for it.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah. So you know I'm gonna play.
I'm pretty confident.
I'm gonna play this one because the clash is gonna end straight away.
Done. Clash is done.
Wow. Okay, David.
Mhm.
You could pull up. You could blind yourself in game. Yeah, I do know that, but I always forget the button. What's it? B? Yep, blindfold. Yeah, I'm blindfolded now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, B. Blindfold.
That's wild. And what a time to be alive.
That's so Callum, you will love this because that is a perfect tool to use in Secret Hitler.
Canvas. And Secret Hitler. Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. So David, what are you doing?
Secret Hitler. Best
I'm
thing.
gonna play. I'm gonna play this action card. This
Mhm.
epic tale.
After an action card has been resolved, yep, add that action card to your hand.
Which was that one,
Top
yeah.
one.
Yep.
That you just resolved.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you're going to do the maneuver. We use
It's
it in
not an
Cards Against
instant.
Humanity. Yes.
Oh, it is an
it'd
instant.
be,
Yeah, it is instant. Yeah, cool.
it'd be great in Cards Against... But in Cards Against Humanity, you can use the Alt-Shift function as well to peek at cards. So.
Mhm.
Where are you going,
Move on.
David?
Where are you going?
Migration.
Yep. I like that for you.
Sweet. I like that for you too, man. I'm shocked. I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. Yeah, I'll call back.
Cool. I'm going to add one as well because I've got the valley.
Yeah, you won't have it for long. This is the last turn. Daniel's on?
Yeah, I'm gonna discard. Move 3 units into from any territory to an adjacent territory.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to 3 units, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yep. Okay. 1, 2.
I don't think it says any adjacent.
It says adjacent region.
Discard 1 action card to move up to 3 of their clans from one territory to one adjacent
to one
territory,
adjacent.
not to
Alright,
any
so then
adjacent.
I'll
Yeah,
put them all into there then. That's fine.
Cool. Sweet. My turn?
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna just new clans it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna put an extra friend up here.
Go. David?
All right.
Actually, can I take that back really quickly? Sorry, if that's okay, I'll take my clan off as well.
Well, you kind of have to do that to take it back, but yeah.
Yeah, cool. And I'm gonna discard that card and get an epic card.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do instead.
Cool. I'm gonna warlord it. Let's go for it. Warlord.
Okay, so you're initiating a clash.
I'm initiating a clash in the valley.
In the only region that has multiple.
Sweet. I'll take one. You've already played it, so your turn to take one. I assume you're going to retreat.
Retreat, yep.
I'm retreat.
I'll take one.
And that ends the clash.
Clash over.
Cool. Alright, I shall pass.
Hey guys, I want your epic cards, thanks.
Sure.
I get that, but I get them both.
You take them.
Must reveal one random. Add one of these.
One of these, sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
okay,
I'll
so
look
you
at this
don't-
one.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
But we have to reveal them though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
have to
could reveal them to
Yeah.
me, I assume.
It
But
says
yeah.
reveal, so I'm
Just
guessing
like-
everyone gets to see them. Yeah.
So that's mine.
I'll take that one. Cheers.
That's a nice one.
Okay, David,
Pass.
I shall pass.
I'll play that card.
In the capital's
cards.
territory. I've got the capital.
Doesn't initiate a clash. There's no clash symbol.
Correct.
Nope.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you can't move them. Place.
I put 2 guys in.
He just put them in.
Yeah, because he just killed 2 of my dudes.
Oh, he did. Oh,
2
okay.
guys in.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool.
David?
David?
Pass.
Pass.
I'll take a pretender token.
1, 2, 3. You can't. Oh, 4. He's got 4.
Wait a
Yep.
sec. Wait. 1. What do you mean?
He's got 2
3,
deeds.
4, and 2 deeds.
2 deeds.
He took the freaking card that was.
That was
That was incredibly lucky.
So I'm the pretender.
You are the pretender.
Yep.
David?
I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
I was not
Nothing
expecting
left.
that on.
So that was the one card he needed.
That was literally the one card in all the red cards. And you had it in your hand.
And I had it in my hand.
So he
And
had-
I couldn't play it. Because I had no more clans.
Yep.
So do I win?
Yeah, you're going to win.
So it's after assembly.
Yeah.
So wait a sec. Wait. We
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
just
yeah.
check this out, right? So you
Yeah.
take a pretender.
Yep. Your
Then we
turn.
have-
You pass.
Then
You-
we have to assemble.
Why do we? Have to
No, we don't
assemble?
assemble. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
You don't check for victory after. You don't check for victory.
When do I check for victory?
It's not.
Take a pretender. Yeah. So I've finished the season. This
Yeah.
season is coming to an end.
Yes, but you don't check for victory until.
the
So
start
the
of the next
chieftain
round.
of the capital territory becomes Bren. So you
Yep.
become Bren, and then I get to be the winner.
Check if someone's won the game.
That's true.
Yep.
And you win. Yes.
Oh, you sneak! That is the second
How's
time.
that?
If it's not Tim, it's you
got
sneaking a win. That was luck.
One card.
Yeah, I was
Well, actually-
convinced you were going to attack here. To be fair,
I was actually going to attack, but then you had no cards. You didn't have cards left, so I was just like, why would I attack? I'm just gonna, I could just get it next turn because, like, I was quite like.
You know, I completely didn't realize you had 2 deeds. I just didn't.
Oh, I knew he had 2 deeds. That's what I was gonna do. Then you cleared him out of this region, so I was just like, oh yeah, sorry, you cleared him out of both of this region. Sorry, and I was like, oh, he can't get pretender, so I don't need to worry about it. But like, how am I meant to plan for one card in the entire, how many decks? 17, 12, in 30 cards? He needed one card from 30.
Zeal. I'm just going to say it. You called it early, and you called it right.
Oh.
Love you, press. I love that for you. I am, by no stretch of the imagination, a model winner. I'm not somebody who is, nobody likes it when I win. Chicken and Crinkle and Puff, I just want to say thank you for giving me the underdog title.
Oh, no, David was given the underdog title.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, yeah.
Crinkle and Puff, you made the wrong decision.
Happy? Are you happy with that result? Because I don't think David...
You guys are devastated, and I understand.
Devastated. But I'm happy that you won because
I'm happy you won.
When I
but-
actually beat you, it's more rewarding. You see,
Yeah.
it's actually more rewarding.
Oh, tell you what, I didn't think I was in this. Like at every turn, I was getting just stopped, and I was getting salty. I won't lie. There were many opportunities where I was very salty. So just what are the chances?
I can't believe you stole that one. That was... But that wasn't even you got the one card, because it wasn't... That card was in David's hand, so you didn't have that card.
Yep.
You got the
I had
one
this card.
You got the one card that could take the card from David's hand.
Yeah, and that's all because you guys let me take back my action a little bit, where I could, instead of getting new clans, I discarded it and got that card. So
Yeah. Well, we couldn't even control that. That you had Misty Lands, so
yeah,
you just had Misty Lands, so we couldn't actually...
I can't believe it.
Oh, salty.
Good win.
Captions put salty as Salisbury.
The old Salisbury.
Salisbury sauce. Far out. All right, cool.
Nice
Well,
game, fellas.
yeah. So that was a game of INIS where we are thoroughly.
I'm speechless. Speechless.
I
It's-
can't believe that. I honestly cannot believe that. We've played this game several times, but the audience might not have seen us actually play this game. So, David, is this a game you would play again?
Oh, it's top 5 for me.
Yep.
I love this game.
You would
Love
recommend it
this
to
game.
every friend?
Every friend. Look, I got to say, not for every friend.
Okay, so it's a game you would recommend to most
my
friends.
friends.
Yep.
Because you can, if you're thin-skinned,
Yep.
this game can tear you to pieces. But look, I love it. I absolutely, even though I'm absolutely rubbish at it, I love it.
I wouldn't
So,
say you're rubbish at it.
No.
You put it to it. Like that was that. I wouldn't count this game as a normal recollection of what a game should look like, because like I don't even know what my strategy was then.
Yeah.
You just
know what?
tanked.
Yeah.
What I would say is this game plays much better as a physical board game, because what you just get a better sense of the I don't know what it is, but like for example, I did not pay attention to Callum's deeds.
Yep.
So so that's where when you've got it on the table, you can clearly see them. So
Yep.
I think it benefits from actually playing
Yeah. Absolutely.
as a physical copy. Yeah.
Callum, sorry, would you buy this game? You already own it, so
I own it, and
Yeah.
I'm considering buying. Although the season's finishes out of print, I believe that there's a reprint coming in, and I would buy the expansion
Yeah.
too. I think it's.
so would you buy it though? Would you buy it if a friend had it?
If a friend had it,
Yeah. So if
I
Callum
think-
or I had it,
yeah. I think if you guys had it, I probably would just play your copy.
Yep.
But I would I think it's a good enough game to definitely own it. For me, it's top shelf for me. I absolutely love this game.
cool.
Yep.
Callum, would you play it again?
Yeah, absolutely, I'd play this game again. Like, I love this game because it is sneaky. I am shocked that I'm genuinely shocked that I can't believe it. I didn't deserve it, but we're here now.
Awesome. Would you recommend it
yep.
to a friend?
Yeah, most people. As you sort of said earlier, I play a lot of Secret Hitler and stuff like that, so I
Yep.
play a lot of party games and early games. So I wouldn't play. It's not everybody. I don't think
Yep.
it's a lot of my friends' cup of tea, because. But I think that a lot more of my friends that sort of play Root and things like that, we're sort of getting to a point where we're hitting our head up against the wall with Root. This would be the perfect solution.
Yep.
Because it's not as asymmetrical. So yeah, I'd probably play it with most of my board game friends, but it's sort of like it wouldn't be a party game. People who I play Secret Hitler with.
Cool. And would you buy this game though?
I would buy it, but because David has it, I don't. Like, you guys are most likely going to be the people I'm going to play this game with.
Yep.
I'd probably make sure that I got on GamesNight.app and make sure that David could lend it to me, and then so he can track when I give it back to him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But so
Which is
yeah,
one of
cool.
the features of Games App, isn't it?
Yeah.
Games Night app.
So, and that's what I've actually just got it up on the screen at the moment. So, app.gamesnight.fun. So I'm actually going to change up. So there's those three aspects. Would you play it again? Would you recommend it to a friend? And would you buy this game? The first two, at the present point in time, the first two are Boolean, so yes or no. But I'm actually going to change them both so that, yeah, would you play it again? So it's going to be yes. Then it's going to be yes, but only with certain people, and then it's going to be no. So for this game, absolutely, I'll play it. I think I'd play this with anyone. I actually think that this is the kind of game that even someone that takes their time on turns wouldn't be too painful to play with. Like, it's not so complicated that I'll play it again with anyone. Would I recommend it to a friend? I agree. Yeah, I would play it, but I would recommend it, but only to certain friends. Like, and that would be most of my friends, but wouldn't be everyone. And would I buy this game? I've actually got it as only if it was on special. I think I might actually change that though after playing the amount of times I've played it. So yeah, I'd buy it if it was on special, but because David has it, which is one of the options, is absolutely even if a friend had it, I wouldn't buy it because David has it. But like, you think of something like Zombie Dice or Canvas or things like that. Like, I have a copy, even though you guys have a copy. So I'd buy it at its recommended retail price, but I wouldn't buy it if a friend had it, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah, what's the saying is, it's like, yeah, look, it's like a 120 price tag game. So it's one of those games that you don't need it in your collection. You just play and you enjoy it.
Yep.
And it's a pretty game. Like, on the table,
Oh yeah.
when it's in a physical copy, it is a really stunning game. That the artwork is incredible. It just has such a table presence. Yeah, so it's definitely a game where I think you can get a little bit of analysis paralysis, and I think that's where the other thing is, when you're playing it with friends, if you've got some friends who are prone to, long turns and reading their cards. And I've got to say, when you get a number of cards, and I had probably 6 or 7 cards in my hand at one stage, and you do get into that stage where you go, wait, I've got to spend a little bit of time with this, trying to work it out and how I puzzle out my turn. But look, it's just an awesome. I'd say in terms of area control games, I mean, I can't honestly. Is there one better? I don't know.
I honestly don't. I don't think so. I love it. I've loved this game since it's hit the table, and I love getting it out when we can.
Yeah. So like, would you compare this to something like Eclipse Second Dawn, even though they are very distinctly different games?
No.
But like I can see elements being the same, but they're not. I think that they're quite a bit different. I'm trying to think of a game that would be like this. What's a game that would be like this that you guys can think of? So,
for me, the area control elements of it is Root, like absolutely. But I love that this game always is different, in a sense that it's not the same map. You can't sort of plan out your strategies as much. You might be, like we started in the Stone Circle, which is an interesting place to start. Like, what is the benefit for Stone Circle again? I think you've got it.
yeah.
Which is where you can sort of just play an epic card, get it back, play it again, get it back, and just sort of do that a little bit on repeat.
Yeah, but losing the person,
The clan.
that can hurt. So yeah,
like there's elements of this game that remind me a lot of Root, an ace, but I like this more because it's not as asymmetric. So the asymmetric version of Root, sort of, I love that game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm really challenged by it. Sometimes I'm just like,
Root is definitely a game that you'd have to play it with the right people and in the right mindset. Because every player has different functions, roles, win conditions, all that. Like it is, it's more Root is more like you're all playing a different game, which is pretty difficult. So Happy's asking, so how does that actually work with games? Because you get a lot of games in the Steam Workshop and you have some in the DLC. Are you asking about Tabletop Simulator, or are you asking about games that we have in general, Happy? Sorry, continue, Callum, while we wait for Happy to...
So I'd say there's elements of this, as I said, that sort of remind me a little bit of Root when you play those main factions, like, for example, when you play the Eerie and the Cats. When they duke it out against each other, in a sense, it is very area control. It's how hard can I get and how big can I get my army to make sure that you drag the line. But what I love about this is that no luck encounters of combat. You go into combat mostly knowing how it's going to play out. Like you go in and it's like, okay, somebody's going to die here. Or you're probably just going to retreat, and that's okay. But when you play Root, there's that element of chance that comes in as well.
And that's where, like, you look at something like Root, where there is quite a bit of chance, or something like Dice Throne, which is basically all chance. Now, I'm not comparing the games there. I'm just comparing the chance component. Root has more of that chance component. It's not deterministic, like Voidfall that we played last week, which, I think we all felt, we all got some very serious... We missed out on playing a game last week because Voidfall just did not scratch that itch. But that has deterministic combat. You go into the combat knowing what's happening. This, you go in knowing relatively what's going to happen, but it's still got that element of chance to it, which I really, really like. I think that's an important component, because if it's fully deterministic, then what's the fun in it? Like, there's less fun in a fully deterministic battle. Whereas this, you have a battle and you're just like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win, but far out I could get screwed over here. So
I think the thing with this particularly, and I was going to say that the reason I don't, and I was struggling to find another comparison for this game, and the reason I'm struggling is because I don't actually own another area control game, and the reason I don't own another control game is because I have this. So it's sort of this, I'm not inclined to buy another area control game because I have this game.
Yeah.
If I want to...
But Callum, I am going to answer Happy in a sec. I'll show them TTS and all that. Sorry, David, continue.
Yeah, no, so I was going to say, if I was, I'm not inclined to buy another area control game because I have this one.
Yeah.
And this is the one I would play. The other thing I was going to say is the great thing about this game is there's 16 green cards, and look, one of them's going to be burned every round.
This was only 13 for us today.
Correct, yeah. So 3-player game, you remove 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know how many cards, and look, the better you get at it, the more that you can sort of count cards, and you've seen your cards, you know what you've passed around, and if you're that way inclined...
Well, that's where I think within this one, there's one card that was missing, which was the pick a region and move any number from that region to an adjacent. Was it?
Yeah, that's
Did you guys just claim it and never play it? Because I don't think we ever saw it.
Yeah, so we didn't play it in that element because we weren't a big boss like you were in your super region.
There it
We
is.
actually it's migration. Choose one territory, move one or more of your clans from the chosen territory to one or more adjacent.
Yeah.
So that's there.
Yeah.
I took it every time I saw it.
Yeah, and I was wondering if
Um,
that's the card I needed and wanted. So.
If you got that card, that was going to be a terrifying storm of,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know what?
That's all
Stone
I needed.
Circle,
I just needed that damn card. So, so happy. So Tabletop Simulator. It's actually think of it less of a game and think of it like a physics engine. In that all of these pieces. So you got cards, you've got miniatures, you've got tokens, and all that. They're actually like 3D models. So you can bring any game you want into there. So the workshop is completely open. This is. Everyone's brought in games that they had, some of them from developers, some of them from people just like, I have a copy of this game, and they scan it all in. So it's kind of like I wouldn't call it the black market of games, but it's there's games on here like Witness. This is a game that I have wanted and loved. It is just absolutely superb, but it's been out of print for ages. I don't want to say 15 years because it feels like it's been 15, but this, I don't know a time where this game has been in print. So there's no way for me to possibly play it, but someone's actually scanned all the rules, and they've brought all the components in there. But on top of that, because it is just a physics engine, you can actually automate everything. So for instance, these buttons, these next turn, you can create them as buttons. Now, I don't think they're done in here. I've created them as buttons. So, and once more, because it's a physics engine, I can save everything and then customize it. Yes, you can see here, I've got a copy of Witness that I've customized to do some of that automation. So Tabletop Simulator, it's less a game and it's more of a physics engine that allows you to play any game you want. Like there's people that have created mini golf in here. You can play pool in here. You can create now guys, just be prepared. This is going to send your computer's a bit insane, but let's open up my... Here you go. This is a D&D table. So this is Wands and Wizards. So it's a D&D... it's a D&D homebrew where they've actually brought in wizards. And yeah, so you could bring in, they've got pizza in here. No reason for it. They've just, they just brought it in. So someone's made the 3D model. It has no purpose. But yeah, in here you've got all of the different components and you can read through. So this is just a PDF, and someone's just scanned in the PDF.
You can change the type of pizza it is as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. So this, if we ever, when we do, or if we, ever had to do D&D remotely, you've got Roll20, you've got all those kind of things, but I actually find something like this is so much more powerful because if we...
How cool is this dice tower? Have a look at it. It's like a classic marble board. That's wild.
So I'm just going to remove this. Yeah, so this is the DM section. So in here, I could grab all of the character cards. In the character cards, you can actually grab anything. It's got... oh no, those didn't work. Is this... Reset, make your own creatures, creature tokens. So there are tokens and stuff you can do, but if I grab... Yeah. No, where's a miniature? I haven't opened this up in a long time, so it's actually probably... it's probably broken a lot of the links that I would need to fix. But, you can do a lot of things, but I'll just do it onto one of these. On this little token here, I can add any miniature. I then use this heads-up display to give it its parameters, and it'll actually load the parameters above and below it. So this now has its life and everything. So you can actually increase and change its life and all that. It's these are the kind of things that, because it's more of a physics engine rather than a game itself, you can bring everything you want in here. So we've got War of Whispers, but Supermarché, that's just a print and play game. So this is just a print and play game. Have you guys played this?
No.
Save this. I'll promote both of you. Promote. And promote. And then go up to your games and save load. Then save it. If you save it to your as a game, then you can open it up without me having to be in there. But this is a print and play game you can grab from Board Game Geek, and you can donate to the creator. I just grabbed the files, which are print and play, so I'm not doing anything illegal, and I just uploaded them to Tabletop Simulator. Like it took no time at all, and like that's the game. Like this game is there's a lot more to it. The fun as game. I'll definitely teach it to you. But it's a single player. It's a really really good single player. So, but
on that though, guys, I might actually take this opportunity to head off. The dog to bed.
Cool.
But it's always a pleasure, never a chore. And thanks for playing, and thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Journey.
Thanks, Callum.
Well played. Nice game.
Yeah, good game. Congrats. We'll know later in the week if we'll see you on Sunday.
Fingers and toes crossed.
Fingers and toes. Awesome. Thanks, Callum. The only other thing, quickly happy, is that you can get DLC content. So you can you buy the game, and then you can also get DLC games like Scythe. Like so, you could still get Scythe through the workshop, but they've actually created the DLC content, which is like really really high quality. So they've brought in the best images. They've done all of the automation. Like they've got coders in there to make that game as seamless as possible in Tabletop Simulator, where most games you play. How would you put this, David?
I would say, look, if you're up for the scripting, which I'm not, but if you're one that sort of, you understand how to run through the scripting process and you can mod it as you like, then absolutely terrific.
But
I kind of
you don't need to mod it if you don't want to.
No. We tend to use Tabletop Simulator because of the fact that you can add scripts to it, and it does, you can automate. There's even things where it automates your scoring.
Yeah.
So there is it's not like Tabletopia is another one where
and Board Game Arena, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tabletopia, it's pretty much, it's like laying down the physical board game on your table. You've got to read the rules, and maybe not even necessarily on there. There is absolutely no automation.
Yeah,
it's
but I find that Tabletopia especially limits you in terms of if it wasn't kind of designed within what they've done for the limited coding, you're stuffed. There's no way around it. You can't get around. Whereas because it's once more it's a physics engine, you can do anything. I find that the Tabletop Simulator it can be a little bit more for people to deal with because you can do anything, so it's a bit more challenging in the mind space. But this is also why it's great because this Kickstarter, Dreamweaver's Subjects, this is a Kickstarter that opened up yesterday, and it's like, so this is, you can go onto Tabletop Simulator now, grab the game and play it in Tabletop Simulator before you back it. And this is actually from the developer. The developer put this in there, so it is an open game. And I think when COVID first hit, a lot of developers were trying to get the content removed from the workshop. Do you remember that, David? When we first started, you kept getting games. But I think in the last year and a half, it's actually changed quite dramatically, and a lot of the good developers I find have actually embraced Tabletop Simulator, because we're not playing on it here because we want to. We're playing it on here because, one, we have to, like we're either in lockdown or we're playing with people that can't physically be with us, so overseas or the like, or we're testing out a game that a developer, a publisher or a developer would have to actually send us a copy of that game, which would cost them money, whereas they could just give us the TTS file and there we go, we can start playing and testing it out, and kind of really jump into it without having the the heavy overlay.
Yeah, and I think it's mutually beneficial. Like, we as gamers get to play the games, which is great, and it's probably even more beneficial for the publishers because they get some genuine feedback, and I know the publishers of Voidfall, I did take the time to reach out to them, and I wasn't scathing in any way of them, but I did say to them, look guys, you've got to consider these aspects. and like the rule book, for example,
it's horrendous.
is outrageous. So there's things like that with it. So it's actually beneficial to us as gamers because we get to play these games before we lay our money down for them, which is good. But it really helps those publishers too to know what's the feel. What are people feeling about this game, and and in the really really good games, like Canvas is a perfect example. Where Canvas, the fact that it's there's a Kickstarter campaign for it. If you can get a copy of that, if you can play before you buy, it's amazing.
And so Happy was just saying that I like it, if you were able to play a physical, you would most of the time. Absolutely. Like, so Canvas is a game that I've played quite a bit lately. It's a great solo player game as well, but it's also really really fun with other people. But I have a copy of this game coming, and I will play that, physically over digitally any day of the week. And it's not because I don't like TTS, but TTS doesn't give you that ductility. It doesn't give you the social. I play games for the social aspect. Like, the only reason I started playing solo games is because I'm streaming. Like, that's it. Like, I wouldn't actively go and just play a game. I can't play video games by myself. I'm just terrible at playing by myself because I do it for the social aspect. And I feel that face to face with the game in front of you, all kind of playing, that's when you get that best. You get the most out of it. So yeah.
So there's a good story actually. I'll tell you this quick story before I have to nick off too. But through the week I've been doing a little bit of research, and there's one game in particular which is getting a bit of buzz. It released about 10 months ago, and it was a guy by the name of Dan Callaghan, and he self-published this game. The game's called Obsession, and it's not a theme at all that attracted me. It's actually set in Victorian England, sort of that Pride and Prejudice era, if you're familiar with the Pride and Prejudice, or maybe Downton Abbey, that sort of era. So the theme itself doesn't necessarily attract me. But this guy, it was his passion game, and he's invested a lot of time and effort into putting this game together, self-published, and based on the fact that he put it on Tabletop Simulator, generated a huge amount of buzz.
Yep.
He's now up to his third print run because the previous two print runs were all sold out.
Yep.
Now up to his third print run. Not only that, it is a spectacular game.
In fact, Tabletop Simulator is why I have many of my games. And because there's many games on here that if I had the opportunity, I would absolutely get the game, but it's out of print, or it's I can't find a copy of it. That's and Happy says, I also think if you really like a game, we'll try and support the makers when you can. Like, even if you have it for free on TTS, you will buy it to play with your family or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's supporting, like, what? So let's this is embarrassing, but let's show you my game collection. Go Dave. You talk.
Yeah, just while you're doing that, so that example that I just said about Obsession. So based on the fact that it's, so firstly, this guy self-published it. Secondly, you can play it on Tabletop Simulator for free.
Yeah.
Which you think, okay, well, that's terrific. Why would I pay money for it if I can play it for free? The fact is, though, that I would buy that game, even though it's not in my interest area whatsoever. But I would pay money for that game based on the fact that I've played it on Tabletop Simulator, and I want my mates to play it too. And I think that's that's the great thing about it.
Yeah. So so this is actually Happy one. Why we're called GamesNight app is because we've actually built an app called GamesNight. If we want to plug app.gamesnight.fun, but one of the core components, which is the less exciting component, but you can actually create lists, like your own list, your wish list, and your itch list. The own list, self-explanatory, the games you own. Wish list, the games you want to own, and itch list is the games you want to play. You're itching to play. But yeah, I have 140 games. I just added Reflections because I do have that coming. But yeah, I even though I have the ability to play pretty much any game I want, I still want the physical copies. one, maybe because I'm a hoarder and a collector and all that kind of stuff, but two, because it's that, like, I love introducing games to people. David, how long have we known each other now? What, 6 years? 6 years. Yeah.
Yep.
How big were you into board games before you met me?
Not at all. Not at all. I know I didn't actually. I didn't own one.
Yeah.
Not one. So
now, all right. Let's have a look. I don't need you to tell me. I can actually look that up. You own now 43 and growing. So yeah, I love introducing games to people. Like, and that's, I find that by owning the game, you can kind of put it in front of people, and you can get that experience of them, exploring something or a concept, or like there's this game Stockpile, which I brought up before. Have I played that with you?
No, you've told me about it, and I'm looking forward to playing it with you at some point.
Yeah, so this is a game that I was helping some friends out with, like with their finances, because they were just like, you know what, we struggle with financing, and it's too difficult for us. So we actually played this because it helped them understand concepts that they were struggling to understand before. And I think that's the beauty of games is you can actually learn something without actually playing it. So Happy says, yeah, I love tabletop games, but we just don't play that many because time and stuff. But also others in my family are less fond of board games. Well, I think that you need to find the right board games for someone. It's kind of like beer. Like, you might not like beer in general, but there will be a beer that you would like. Same with wine, with everything.
Yeah.
Like, because your wife's not the biggest gamer, but you have found plenty of games that she enjoys.
Yeah. And there are games that you can sort of sneak in that, like there's an amazing game that I know you own, Dan. It's the game is called Monikers.
Oh yes.
And
yep.
It's just a card. It's just a deck of cards. You will have the best night with your friends and your family with just that one deck of cards.
Yep.
And that could get you started. There's another amazing game that I know Dan owns, which is called Skull.
Oh yes. So Happy just says we like to play Munchkin from time to time because they really like it. But yes, Skull. Oh man, it is such a simple game, but not at the same time. If that I can explain the game and have you playing in under 5 minutes, and you would thrash me. But once you both have played a round or two, you're just like, well, now I know, so I'm going to start playing the psychology, and then it's that. Well, what are you going to do? It's like poker on steroids.
It's basically you can play that game with some beer mats from the pub. And there you go. That's a game. And that's a great example of it. The developers have gone, yeah, we've made this game, and you could pay for it for $20. But if you go to the pub, just buy a coaster, grab a whole bunch of coasters, and you can play it. Like, it is such a super simple game. Skull, Skull. Such a simple game. But if you like Munchkin, Happy, David, I think we've played this game. Is it I've got it, but it's like Bust in the Dungeon or something. Like, once more, I have so many games that I can't remember what I have. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to look for it. There's an amazing number of, what are generally referenced as gateway games, but I think that's kind of not really a fair statement. I think, if a game is fun, it's for you. If you find it fun, it's the one for you. And I think there's plenty of games. Another one that I think has just come out, and if you do like trick-taking games, and of course there's, hundreds of different trick-taking games, but again, just with a simple deck of cards, there's a game called The Crew.
Yep. Love it. The Mind.
20, The Mind, like $25.
Yep.
Australian, and you can have an amazing game that'll last you for years. So you don't have to invest a lot of money to have some fun. So
Rumble in the Dungeon was the game that I was thinking of for you, Happy. I think it was. I got my copy for $10, but that was because it was secondhand from one of our other players, Rowan. But it's like I think it's like 10. It's like $20, brand new. Super simple. It plays in 10-15 minutes. It says 20 minutes, but you can get it done pretty quickly. But David, while I was looking at for that game like 2 seconds ago, I saw Hive in the top drawer. I was like, oh yeah, I can't not mention Hive.
Yep.
Which is like it's a fun version of chess. Like it's a two player game. Like I wouldn't even call it like chess. It's a 2-person. You know.
Yep.
I don't even know how to describe it. Like that Hive is so much fun.
Maybe one of the episodes that we could do in the future is games that are better than chess.
I know Shut Up and Sit Down did that, but yeah, they didn't. They didn't include Hive in their games that are better than chess. How? I can't believe that.
No.
Actually, because I found out about Hive from Shut Up and Sit Down.
Yep. Oh no, it's no. There's 2 games in particular which I think are better than chess, and one is Hive, and another one's called Onitama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's again, cheap games, cheap, and you can just have a ball.
If I remember correctly, this is one of the fun things about TTS. I pick up this dice, and it actually does all the like setup and everything for you. But yeah, sorry. Shoki, Shoki. Happy says that's fun as well. Also called Japanese chess. I don't know it. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I haven't heard of that one, but that sounds interesting. Yeah.
Oh, and we can't. David, do you want to do the honors in TTS of one of the best things about Tabletop Simulator?
Here we go.
Go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Because you can't do that in real life. Well, if you did, I wouldn't invite you back. Yeah. So.
All right.
Well, thank you everyone for the stream. Thank you, David, for joining us. And yeah, next stream is on Sunday. So, David, if you feel free, if you're ready to wrap up, I'm going to stay on for another couple of minutes so I can find someone that I can raid and send our lovely viewers to. Happy's got a final message. You need to take some time to learn it, but it's a lot of strategizing. Oh, yeah. I'll have a look. I'll write it down in my list. So,
sure.
Thanks for joining us, Happy. Happy says it was fun watch us all play. So,
cheers, mate. Thanks for joining us tonight. Come back next time.
Yep, beautiful. All right. Well, thanks, David. I am going to quickly jump into.
Sure. Catch you later, everyone.
Thanks, David.
See ya.
So board games. There's not that many going on at the moment. So let's send it off to SGL4. So we're gonna do a. Actually, why is it not letting me raid? Up. I'm gonna have a look and we'll see if we can send that raid across, but it's actually not letting me do that for time. I'm just gonna quickly refresh this. Oh, there we go. I just had to refresh the view. So we're gonna send our raid across. Oh, Nerds of the West is going, but they're not playing a board game. So Happy, do we want to send the raid over to Nerds of the West, who is a Western Australian streamer? They usually do a mixture of board games and computer games, but at the moment they're doing computer games Kingdom Hearts. Or we can send over to a streamer I don't know, which is the Fearless Gondarks, and they're playing Shock, which is a it kind of looks like they're actually playing X-Wing. So I'm happy to take suggestions from the chat. Kingdom Hearts is a card game, is it? Oh, they might have the card game. So we'll send it over to Kingdom Hearts, Nerds of the West. They're playing Kingdom Hearts, which is the computer game of it. So the Disney the Disney computer game. So we'll send over to a board game channel, which is SGL4. Oh no, it's alright. Fearless Gundarks. And we'll send our raid over there. So thanks, Happy. Thanks everyone for joining us. Yeah, so enjoy the rest of your day, Happy. It's 10 o'clock at night here, so I'm definitely going to hit the hay and go to sleep. But if everyone is ready, we're going to send over to Fearless Gundarks. So make sure get that raid button ready and say hi for us. Thanks all.